There we go. That's more like it. Stream update properly done. Now I can do this without feeling terrible about myself. Yeah, we're going to continue on with our Lord Kroak campaign. I know Gor'rok is the actual legendary lord, but let's be honest, he's not the star of this show. The star of this show is the star of the show is the big dead frog that nukes everyone with his brain. Just sort of, teleports his ghost out of his body and goes, hooray! To summarize where we were as of last stream, for anybody who didn't see it or, didn't care enough to watch it, we got all of the gear for Gor'rok. So it's essentially his character arc is done. We've just got the Shield of Aeons, or Eons, if you prefer the correct pronunciation for it. So we're pretty good in that regard. So what we've got now to worry about is the Vortex campaign, which, as you can see, we're getting plenty of plaques going, and we're still sort of caught up with our old buddies, the elves over there. I don't even see where the Skaven are in this, which is kind of weird. Usually I see them. Did they get wiped out? Is that a thing that happened? We definitely wiped out a lot of the rats over here. Like the two major rat clans down here, the two major Skaven clans, Clan Pestilens and Clan Skryre. We stomped both of them out. They don't exist anymore in the game. There might still be some sort of down here-ish, but they're all like lesser factions and they can't do the ritual, which in terms of like major factions leaves Clan Mulder and Clan, I don't even remember their name. Like, basically, apparently their thing is having really great storm vermin, but the guy in charge of it's just a complete coward, and I always forget his name. And then over here is where Clan Moors will be, and also Clan Eshen, somewhere down there as well. So there are still 4 Skaven clans out there that could be doing the ritual, I guess, but I don't know what their states are anymore. I don't know if any of them are alive. We just recruited a new boy, a new Saurus hero, the Scar veteran, and he will be joining us to give us a monstrous mount, because Gor'rok doesn't have a mount, so he's basically there to have things crash into him and get tar-pitted as he kills them, because he's unkillable, and Lord Kroak will exploit everyone with his mind in the process. So if we wanted to disrupt people with combat, we're going to be utilizing the Scar veteran. He's going to be our duelist. And over here is our second army, which is entirely just, a pretty unimaginative setup here, because I don't really have any monster building set up yet, which is honestly a failing of how I've produced this, but that's my brain at work. And it's led by Coolguy, the Fire Slann. So there you go. Kind of wish they would have a version of the Vortex map without the Vortex storyline. Well, like, if you want to do that, just play Domination Victory. It's actually a lot. That's just don't even bother doing any of the rituals. Like, consider the quests that it gives you, just like freebies for it, whatever, and just do the domination. Yeah, you'll eventually have to fight a battle if you want to win up over here. When the other factions, if they get there, but once they fail at once, you never have to worry about that ever again. That's enough with the preamble. I don't think there's really anything else for us to do, because we left it up pretty much done there. So let's see what the next turn brings us. Yeah, so we don't have to worry about rats now. We're going to be mostly worrying about human invaders, undead invaders. I suppose there's these guys. They want us to join war against the Blue Vipers. No. Have fun. I don't even care if you guys get wiped out, to be honest. And we need to consolidate the defenders of the plan. Obviously, we lost to Nakai. Nakai did what Nakai does best, and as a horde army, just ran directly into the enemy and freaking died. I don't know. The dominate victory has been there since the beginning. It's always been there, unless they added it very early. But it has been there pretty much for a very long time. Like, I once tried to do a dominate victory as Kroak, and didn't actually go that well because I needed to own 50 provinces, and back then they didn't. I don't think it was set so vassals and military allies could also hold it. So once I got that sorted eventually. I think they did, but yeah, that's that. So yeah, so we're still replenishing our army at the moment, which is fine. And where is the ritual actually going to happen? So it's going to happen Itza, Chakwa, and Quitax. So we're gonna need our armies around there, because what the game's gonna do is it's gonna dump chaos directly on top of our heads. Literally, there'll be like chaos warbands trying to mess with us. So we might as well start sending Coolguy back. We're not at war with anyone, so this is probably the best time to do it. Got any good rituals to do? We'll probably throw that on before we do the ritual. Get the resilience right going. Anything to build? It's the exciting part. I suppose I might as well say, would the defenders of the Great Plan be willing to confederate? Not yet, but if I military alliance with them, they will become so friendly with me on that regard. Yeah, see, they're at war with Clan Mange now. I don't know where they are, but I'm going to assume they're there. or up there. But they're a lesser clan, they don't matter. Confederating with the Lizardmen is such a pain in the backside. Hopefully once I get Itz's main building built up over here, the Vault of the Old Ones, that'll improve my chances of doing it. And I really need to build a scrying pool at some point. It's like, man, like my building is just, my building order is just all over the place. It's kind of sad. Oh yeah, well, Lord Kroak got himself some more public. Oh, Spear. See, I don't really care much for the Lizardmen cavalry. I mean, they're good and they have their use. I'm just kind of like a micromanagement moron. I'm not very good at it. Oh dear. Does anyone want to take a temple? Nope. Okay. And Gor'rok's hit the mighty level 20. Which means he can take Honored Elder, which is really good, as you can see here. Aside from the public order bonuses, gives you, a ward save, which will add on with the one that Lord Kroak gives everybody in the army as it is just makes him so much more survivable. Because the way the game works is that, physical stuff, magical stuff, they've got their own resistance. Fire resistance is a thing as well. The ward is just a flat save. There's no, oh well, this ignores physical resistance, this ignores magical resistance, this ignores, makes you more vulnerable to this. A ward save is a ward save. It cannot be diminished by any means whatsoever. So what I'm thinking I'll do is I'll have Coolguy hang out down here, and if Shitax and Shakwa are the targets here, I'll have Gor'rok defend them, because what'll most likely happen is that Chaos Forces will probably spawn down there and maul all of these buildings to death, but that's okay as long as the core remains and the ritual gets completed. I can sweep back in and clean it up. It's not that big of a deal. Possibly. It's probably a big deal. Also, we're now aware of each other. Everyone's aware of each other now, apparently. Yeah, look at that. I now know the Dark Elves. Oh, I can probably trade. You want to trade with me, Dwarf? Yeah, Dwarf trade. Free booze. Free alcohol. We getting crunk tonight. This is interesting. Oh, there they are. No. Huh, that's weird. I guess it did say the Age of Discovery kicked in and everyone who has a port should know each other, so I should know the elves. Unless, I completely misread what that announcement actually meant, and I was thinking of something else entirely. All major port owners have become known to each other via diplomacy. I guess maybe that doesn't count yet until it's big, maybe? I definitely have big ports. I've got big ports, and I cannot lie. So I want to get the animal cages going, but I don't want to compromise. I don't want to compromise safety yet, so I'll just wait till that grows a little bit bigger, and then I'll throw it in. Anybody else want money thrown at them to make their houses bigger? It's a very important process. Nope. Okay. Yeah, this is probably about as stable as we're ever going to get. Oh! Well, I guess the Dark Elves became aware of the other elves via way of diplomacy, because they're now all very fucking angry with one another. Did you see that? It just went, everybody's mad at Malekith. He's just like lying in bed with a sad look on his face going, Mother, they all dislike me immensely. And Marathi's like, she's already left to go have indecent relationships with something. She's not a very supportive mother. So yeah, I'll definitely want to slap myself down there and probably try to fight. Okay, so I have weird questions of what the dwarves are up to, but that's okay. I don't suppose you'll let me eat you yet. You know, just swallow you up. I wonder what I gotta do to get this guy to confederate with me. They only consider strong emotive states. Oh, I'm ridiculously strong and you're not as strong as me, and the guy who makes you as a faction is gone, so you should just let me eat you up. That seems like the logical process to follow here. It's another quick flick through. Now we good. We chewing through these rituals quickly. Get them spells cast fast. The fast cast. Yeah, we're gonna kill the hell out of those pirates at some point. Yeah, what's your deal? Non-aggression pact? Yeah, you're giving me money. If you ever if this game was ever massively multiplayer, I'd be so easy to overcome because you could just bribe me half to death. Well, that's nice. I could always do with a little bit more research. All right. So next turn is when we'll do it. Next turn is when we'll kick that ritual off. Just in time to grow guacamole. I say grow guacamole, but it's probably just going to get absolutely stomped in half by a chaos invasion. Not to mention an intervention army will probably sneak up on me as well. So naturally, I will put Coolguy in ambush mode because nothing says ambush like a frog in a floating throne. Oh yeah, I know, Bloomland, but I just meant more massively as in 8 players or something like that. Not the not the 2 player. Oh, that reminds me, I keep misnaming you. I need to fix that up. I was gonna do that before the stream started. There you go. Yeah, you're you're gonna get a giant stegodon this time. Yeah, you're in here. What? It's a tradition at this point. I can't go anywhere without my buddy Blimlin. I actually named you correctly, then changed it, and now I've corrected it again. Alright, everything's in place. Let's fire up the Ritual of Resilience. There we go. And now let's fire up, because I mean this will be good. This will be nice. Reduced upkeep for all units is pretty great. So I guess this will happen for the entirety of the ritual, just in case we need to get some armies going again. So let's begin the ritual.
The ritual is underway, my lord. Even working together, it will take your greatest adept some time to complete. Such is the ritual's power that the great vortex itself distorts under its pull.
I'm tickling it.
Be wary, though. While the vortex is weakened, the forces of chaos will slip into this world. Ready your defenses, for they will doubtless be drawn to the ritual's power.
Okay, so we can probably kiss or Oxel goodbye. I'll send Coolguy down to try and intercept that Chaos Army before it can get there to cause too much damage. I have no idea if any other armies are coming. It could be they're the only one. In which case I should probably... Yeah, well. you know, what are you going to do about it, right? Alright. Yep. Nothing for it but the old college panic in fear. After 5 turns, I'm going to summon a dino army. Because I'm an idiot. How many simultaneous Total War / Civ games could a group of 8 people mutually juggle? Depends, but I could probably do 4. Right on time. Research has now made us all go faster. I read a plaque and it was like, it showed how to not jog like a complete loser. I have to be very careful because there's always a good chance that, sorry, one moment. There's always a very good chance that the enemy will, like, hire an intervention army, and it'll, like, just go, oh, look at that, Blimlin, you're immortal now. You're never gonna die now. This is good news. This is fantastic. You're just in time to ensure that you will never die. And I really need to hurry up and build me. Like, my entire research tree is just about to grind to a halt. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of that cold one cave and build the pool, the scrying pool. Just like real life. Blimlim will live forever. You know, in spite of the fact I'm clearly at war with them, like, the Awakened, Luther Harkon, has, okay. Well, that ended up being a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. Was that... That was the Chaos Army, guys. That was it. Really? I thought there were more. Like, I legitimately thought there would be more. I'm just gonna hang out around here. I'm not convinced that, like, another one isn't gonna appear. But yeah, Coolguy won. Coolguy just saved the day, everybody. This is real sad about the loss of the... It'll come back. It'll come back, don't worry. I just gotta get this research done. And the scrying... Honestly, if I want to, like, walk around a lot of my own territory, a scrying pool is kind of mandatory, because as you can see here, extra plus 15% for your own army starting their turn in this region. That's pretty good. Also, ambushes, really good. Like, the way you want to play, these lizard psychos is you want to spread them out. Well, not spread them out. You want to, like, build tall. And then, like, slowly creep out. And that way you get the geomantic web getting stronger and stronger. And sort of, you know, reaching out in the periphery. Hold on a second, I accidentally buggered it up. There we go. But yeah, no, look, I honestly expected it to be... It was the first one, I guess. So it was never going to be that big. I guess. Like, I'll admit I'm a little confused. But whatever, there might be more coming. But until then, we'll just keep getting ready, just in case. More replenished troops. I do love my replenished troops. If you've got a blue tree and it makes me have more growth, I'm just like you know, more replenishment, I'm just like all over it. And yeah, so it's gonna tell me Coolguy has moved, so I'm just gonna put him into ambush stance just in case somebody else turns up. Is that a Chaos Force over there? Who's that? Who's that sneaking up on my territories over there? Hey, Lord Zolbulbul. Oh, you guys gave me $300 and now you think I'm gonna give you 2,300? Yeah, welcome to the no. Welcome to a heavy dose of I think not. What are you... That's a name. That's definitely a name. Charles Sinkswell. That's a really depressing name. So let's just check around. Yeah, Gor'rok, just move over here. Oh, am I trespassing? What? Oh, this is Cult of Sotek. Where did you guys buy up all the property? Hold on, can I make this right? Can we military access this? That is just as good. I will accept it. That's still like super weird though. When did you guys sweep up there? I guess this is part of your war with Teclis that you got going. You know, if you guys take Teclis out, that's great. Like, any high elves I don't have to fight is a good high elves. Is this actually turn 75? Yeah! Yeah, this is turn 75. I'm taking it slow. I'm a slow boy when it comes to playing this game. I always tend to find, especially because I'm streaming and I won't embarrass myself too hard. If I go like whoosh, I usually sort of put my foot in it. Usually, and it's usually a large embarrassment for all to behold. Okay, so Guacamole definitely wants to like grow there. Yeah, so we'll have, yeah, as you can see, like we've got the research done, but because I, like a total sausage head, and build the scrying pool, I won't be able to build do any of these, and then any of these. And I still don't have a star chamber. I've got a weapon crafter's commune. That's fine. We'll have to work on that. I need to expand, because as nice as it is, it's got 2 buildings in it. Okay, so let's just sit you here in ambush. I'm sure it's fine. Get our Scar veteran nice and thick-skinned. We want him to be able to survive tarp hitting someone. I didn't even know he was there. Look, I'll be honest, man. I did not know that they had moved in there. Like, I thought that was you know, territory that might have belonged to either a ruin or a rat. It's on me. I wasn't paying attention. I stepped in. I made a mistake, and I immediately reached out and said, "Hey, you still don't have 2 of the rows due to not building the thing needed." Yeah, that's another whoopsie on my part. I haven't built the beast lair, but I did just finish the tablet of order, which was being built. I did have the thing for that being built, so that just came into existence. Let's just go with that. I kind of want the diplomatic bonus, especially if confederating is just such a hair-pulling exercise. So we've still got another 5 turns. I'm sure another wave of enemies is going to turn up any second now. I'm like almost certain that that's not all it is. Otherwise, this is just going to be like depressing. I mean, it could still be very depressing. Do I really want to just? I'm just gonna like put points into that and just explode everything just because. And I could, if I wanted to, spend 12,000 gold to build a dino army and scream out dino time, but we'll hold off on that for the moment. It's always so weird watching everybody just throw around the sword of Cain like crazy. I feel like if I'm gonna... Now, this is another reason why I'm leaving everybody in ambush stance while I chill. Because it's just like, hey, more ambush resistance and ambush chance is good. Okay, so a sexy lady has started the ritual. Look at that. She's just like... She looks like the one of the people is just like, come play, my lord. Hexawaddle just raised a whole stack of dinos right there, I'm pretty sure. Good for them. They're still kicking around. They're raising dinos. Yeah, we've got a lot of questions for like things we're going to have to deal with around here, because we're definitely going to have to deal with Marcus. He doesn't have much fondness for the lizard men. We're actually at war with the Awakened. I don't even remember doing that, but that's okay. We'll fight them off. And then we're going to have to probably deal with the angry elves, both kinds, sitting in my territory at the moment. Oh, that's unfortunate. The dwarves have moved in. I was kind of hoping to attack and take that myself, but whatever. What's up, dude? Military alliance? Hell yeah. Let's be best friends. Let's be best friends with the super buffest skink in existence. The more of these rituals I do, the more everyone's going to love me as well, and or at least the lizard men. Yeah, no, I will never forsake the power of regen. It's really just nobody's turning up. I'm having a ritual party and no one's actually... Actually, Robokai actually bringing the total RP to a strategic level. I'm here living in my shell, here in Ixel, and it's quite nice in here. I take things very slowly and I don't want to move from my place. If I have to move from my place, everybody gets violently murdered. And nobody wants to get violently murdered. So yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna kill the pirates next. I'm thinking piracy has to go. Actually, I think what really has to go is like these guys. Just look at what they got. Look at these absolute fucking psychos. Seriously, they've got this is their garrison. They've got Forsaken, a chaos unit, Flagellants, an empire unit, Nasty Skulkers, a greenskin unit, the Grail Reliquae. These peasants are so far from home. Night Goblin archers, poisoned wind globideers from the Skaven, squig hoppers, and an arachnarok spider. How are these people living? Did you, my friend? What's your faction name again? Morslieb's Howlers. So they're all fucking crazy, and that's the only reason they can live together. It's like it's a utopia, but everybody's completely barking mad. It is the most multicultural place in the entirety of this like setting. But like every single person in there is like completely out of their gourd. Yeah, rogue armies are so funny. I'd love to like... There's probably a mod out there that lets you play as them, in all honesty. I really should look it up. Speaking of mods, thanks to the YouTuber Cody Banks and a few other like sort of talk scuttlebutt around the place, I've found a really good dwarf mod that adds a bit more to the dwarves, and it's really quite fun. And it like I'm sort of waiting for another update because apparently there's a few things they need to fix up. But once that's done, I will probably pause this if I haven't finished it already, and just show you guys it because it's actually really fun. It's I think it's Hammer of Grunkney or something, but I'll have it listed properly for sure when we get going on it. Look at all that money I got, but I just know the absolute second this runs out, I'll be like broke. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait. I will fire off Dino Time when we're off to invade, like, Harkon's territory. Because I'm pretty sure that upkeep bonus ends. Please defend me. No. Okay, so Nagaronta started their ritual, which is nice. They failed it last time, and I have very serious questions as to how they managed that, all things considered. Because the high elves are doing theirs, I could like send an intervention against them. Like I could spend all of my ridiculous amounts of money and like bully them, but that would put me at war with them, and I can't be bothered doing that. I don't want to be at war with anybody right now because I'm being a lazy Lustria centered baby. They'll get mad at me eventually. And then everything will go wrong. Or right, depending on your feeling of like mass amounts of dark elves getting massacred for shits and giggles. Okay, so at what point do I hit there? Okay, there. We might as well start walking towards Morslieb's Howlers because the ritual's done. We're there. There's no point in beating around the bush. We won. It's just it is what it is. Like the hardest, scariest thing about Lustria is the rats, in all honesty, and I've seriously curbed them.
The secrets upon the lost plaques were spoken, and the skies above Lustria cracked with power. Far below the heavens, under a forgotten temple, the ritual of prognostication roused an ancient relic priest. Who stirs my eternal vigilance? Rumbled the relic priest, as it revealed a dread prophecy. If the vortex of the Aesir fails, demons unfettered will consume the world. Only the great warding can bolster the vortex, but the comet's wake has left it fragile. As the relic priest's eyes began to fade, it made mention of a lost key, the location of which would be revealed by 4 further rituals. The rituals would realign the Great Warding, and the key, when found, shall unlock the power to permanently restore the vortex. The task was clear. Find the sacred plaques and cast the rituals.
And there we go. I forgot the name of the skink is Ykanaduzat. The Lustria Thunderdome is definitely not done. There is still a lot to do. In particular, we've got like, although it looks like Tehernahuan is taking care of that. Teclis is currently getting fed his own teeth by Swole Skink, which is nice. But we'll see how that goes. So Marcus Kruber is still kicking around, and he is not very fond of us, so I imagine we're probably going to end up punching each other a lot. And we've still got, in terms of like major factions, we've still got Lockyer Fellheart's Dreadfleet down here, Blessed Dread. And they seem to be pecking at my buddy from behind. So what I'm going to do is ignore my ally until he's put in critical danger, and then try and confederate him so that he'll become part of mine, and then I'll wipe them out. So yeah, so we've actually got a good bit of money here. So I believe it's very important that that we do this ritual. Oh, hold on a second, I won't do it because I'm still moving. Alright, so it's dino time. I did say Marcus Kruber, didn't I? That's a thing I always say. You know who I mean. You know who I mean. So I absolutely cannot at all put any more units into this army, because if I do, my upkeep tanks. I mean, look, if Marcus Kruber can be a Grail Knight, he can probably also be like the Hunts Marshal. It's all very lore optional. Should I? I might as well. I don't have one anywhere else. Let's build a Star Chamber. Just build a Star Chamber in like a random fringe settlement. It's fine. I'm sure they like it. God, I didn't know I was dealing with such goddamn lore elitists here. Everyone knows the rules. I am allowed to get multiple things wrong. Okay, so man, we got some goddamn attrition going on here. Chaos corruption? Is that what you guys are? Wow, you guys definitely got a lot of chaos corruption going on here. I'm just gonna slap you back into ambush stance. So we've got Gator, which is great. I was actually kind of hoping to have a Croxagore General. But a red-crested skink chief is one I was going to get anyway at some point, because they're kind of fun. You sort of see they got some nice skills built around skinks, and also a few other sort of like monster units that are added to their DLC. I think no, actually just entirely skinks. It's fine, but that's okay. Gets to ride a. You can get him to ride a Ripidactyl though. I think instead of putting him on an ancient Stegodon, as cool as they are, we'll probably have our skink guy get on a Ripidactyl because they're armor piercing, flying super assholes, and I love them. So I can already go straight on and do the next ritual stage, because why the hell would not? But we're actually going to hold off on doing that because I want to wipe out. I want to wipe out a few more. I want to wipe out a few more things. But yeah, with dinosaur backup, I think Coolguy should be able to handle Axolotl, and I'll send Gor'rok onto the mouth of Curveza. How you guys doing? Defensive alliance? I'm actually gonna decline that because I don't like minor factions dragging me into their wars. I'm very averse to that. It's very much not my jam. Should really make sure I can give you some things. Okay, you know what? We're probably not going to be fighting many of those, but in kind of how many we've killed. But you never know. Some might turn up. So there you go. Red spawn sacrifices. I think a skink, like a red crested skink, could probably be pretty happy with having, like, you know, rat sacrifice anyway. How long will that take to get through? Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to take care of these guys because they're quite literally infusing the ruinous powers in our jungle. And our jungle's kind of ruined enough as it is. We don't need more ruin. So next turn we'll all just go barreling in like complete psychos and just start attacking Pastich's friends, Morphinrot. I only think keeping that chaos energy from getting worse too is the vampiric corruption from over here miasmering its way over. So we definitely need to sort that out sooner rather than later. Let's see what yeah, so now Coolguy's a better ambusher as well. You definitely always want that trait, because ambush defense is really good. Especially since they've changed up how Skaven ambushing works. Now, like, things like that defense really helps out. Were you here last time, Tolon, when basically what happened is a lot, like, Coolguy and other people just kept getting that thing that makes them think rats aren't real, and then I'd fight the rats and they'd be like, oh, that's right. And then a few turns later, they'd forget again. So you want me to pay you to not be aggressive towards you? That's not even... You're over there. Well, who are you at war with? Oh, okay, you're trading with Hexalotl. So, you know what? I will do this because it will make Mazdamundi like me more. How are you doing? You want a military alliance? No. I understand you're at war with everyone I dislike. But, you know. So the Man-Blight tribe have decided to get into a fight with my boy. Which means that, well, where are they, for starters? Where are the Man-Blight tribe? Hold on a second, let me just find out where they are. So I didn't get enough battle captives, but that was because I got attacked by a lot less than I thought I would. What? What? There, where are you? Okay, so I don't even know where they are, but that's largely because good luck finding the beastmen when they want to hide from you. I will probably find out that they're around when they beast path up into my territory and start sacking my fringe settlements while I'm over here having an actual war. So please look forward to it. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Blimlin's got his big ancient stegodon. Boy got his dino. Okay, so let's have... Can Gator get in there? No, Gator cannot get in there in time. So we might as well have Gor'rok do it because he can actually smash the walls down. Yep, we're doing this. Yeah, sorry Scalpache, but I'm here to ruin like literally everything you hold dear. And let's just continue that siege for the moment because I want to get everybody in on this. Share the wealth, as they say. Especially Gator. He needs to grow big and strong with all of his monsters. That's better. I also do plan before the Beastmen come out, like, cause everyone's sort of like, hey, they're probably gonna like update the Beastmen like they've updated the Wood Elves. Oh, okay. Oh god, everyone's getting stuff. Can I give that to somebody? No, it doesn't look like it. Anybody want it? Yeah, like, I kind of want to do a... There we go. Get that up there as well. I kind of want to do a run of the Beastmen before they get updated, if, like, they do get an announcement they're going to be updated, to sort of show what they're like before, and then do, like, play afterwards with whoever they add, or however they add it. Because, I think that's kind of cool. So, Axolotl is raring to go. It's cool. It's got a cute little chameleon shrine there. I like that. And we definitely need a skink foraging camp to get going, because everyone's going to slowly bleed to death. Chaos corruption, ladies and gentlemen. It sucks. Also, because we've moved out of our territory now, we're starting to take a bit of an upkeep hit now. If we lose a dino or two, that's not going to be like too heartbreaking. I do really like playing as the Beastmen. Their campaign, overworld campaign, is kind of a bit terrible, but the rest of it is just gloriously good fun. It's not gonna... Nah, I'm gonna lose health no matter what. Yeah, just gonna see if I could like cheap my way through that. Settlement upgrade available. I have to be careful I don't spend too much money, but... But! I guess that's still a thing, isn't it? Cool guy. Go home. You gotta kill Rat. It's alright, like, we can utilize the power of Dinosaur to get us through, I guess. That's upsetting. It's like 99% still. Really gotta do something about that sheer amount of rat we got going on over there. Hopefully when the altar level's up, I'll put in like that shrine to Sotek, and then we'll start killing rat. You would like some peace? I would not. I would like a piece of you. Get fucking rats. Always rats! Oh, are you seriously just gonna go up and attack there? Thank you. I'm actually really happy with that outcome. I thought you were gonna coordinate over here and make my life difficult. Instead you're gonna make my life very easy. Just give me a sec here. Oh, the blue vipers are out, so that's nice. Win 3 battles to get chameleon skinks. I can and I will. There we go. Cool. Achieved victory over rogue armies multiple times, so that's nice. Morphin-Rot be dead. Got some more other Trickster Shard, which is good for ruining everybody else's magical defense around you, which would be nice if Gator had anyone who could cast spells. And that puts us back in the black, as it were. Good guy's just gonna shuffle over here and stab a rat with his brain. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the Bloodgrounds mod myself for the Beastmen. I've always maintained that what the Beastmen need is just something that makes it so people can't build back over what you've just knocked down. Like something that would just put building something there on a cooldown. Because like you could do it like, oh, if you build on here, you're gonna have massive problems. But the AI is by design engineered to ignore a lot of like things like public order and stuff like that. Like they can still have rebellions and stuff, but it just doesn't bother them nearly as much. Okay, so we definitely want to get the alignment of crafting going. So there we go. So we've got vampire corruption going up as Chaos corruption goes down. Good to know. And what are you planning on doing, big guy? Because you're in trouble now. Because I got walls for everything, and I'm coming for you. I'm mad and I'm coming for you. Alright. So obviously I took that one so I could do it more often as opposed to that one because it lowers the settlement level and I don't really want to do that if I ever use that. Let's continue doing the Supreme Shield because more damage resistance more often is kind of nice. And Blimlin continues his. Well, from this point, it's really just a matter of like, whatever. you're on top of a giant. You're on top of a Stegodon now. Like, let's just give you more hit points. You don't need any more hit points, but we'll just give you more hit points. And we'll continue our path of making this boy very killy. I was fortunate enough to get him the Ogre Blade earlier, which is really nice. Bit of magic resistance. Yeah, that'll do nicely. I tend to be a bit whatever when it comes to arming like things like that. I just throw whoever and whatever on there. And Gor'rok. I guess the last thing I can really need to put on you is unflinching, which is nice. It just makes him unbreakable. Blessing of Itzel, yeah. Need to actually get some more big monster boys sometime soon. Well, we need to win one more battle as well, I think, and we get the and then we get the chameleon skinks, and I may put the chameleon skinks in Gator's army when I can afford it. Yeah, like it definitely needs to be a I haven't unlocked an engine of the gods yet. I don't even have the building actually I have the building for making it now. I'm just no I haven't. Okay. That's obviously going to be the this one over here. Yeah. So I haven't built that and I probably won't build that in this one. I do need to get it though. I have a skink mage? No, I don't. I actually do not have a single skink priest, so I don't even have one of those for one of them. It's kind of embarrassing. I should probably work on getting one. But again, I've sacked my money fairly significantly. A little embarrassing. Still can't believe this place. In a few turns, I'll get my Sotek building up and we'll start killing all of these goddamn rats. I can't believe. Okay, I have to read this. It's another one. Hey, Robocard, my family just got back from Hawaii. We noticed a skeletal lifeform washed up on the shore. We walked over to see what it could possibly be that washed up. My brother poked it with a stick and it twitched and said, attentive bit when it comes to that. We'll just throw whatever on there. Well, hey, look, okay, like, what I mean is I don't really think too hard about, like, the magical resistance tokens and shit. I just slap them on. I just put them on. This jerk is actually going to head off and start trouble. And Gator, you can sit here and you can let your dinos heal. Get your dinos healing. And be ready for the inevitable revolution when it comes. I'm incoherent at the best of ooh Shrine of Birds. Minus 15% for Pterodon Riders and Ripidactyl units, all armies. And ammunition plus 20% for all Pterodon Rider units. So that means, if I build that, and I'm going to build that, these boys over here that throw fireballs get to throw more fireballs. TurboCuff just steals my Croxagores and starts sailing away on them. I told you it was a brilliant idea. Definitely want to build this at some point too. A chameleon menagerie will also help make all of this a lot cheaper. But of course, the first thing I need to do is I need to build a Sotek. Let's see, that goes to plus 8, but this one starts at plus 8 and goes to plus 10. So I might actually go from... Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. I thought Sotek was more untainted, but wait, it starts at plus 6 as well. Did I look at the wrong spot? Oh no, it's plus +4 it starts at. Okay, I thought... brain damage. And let's build Shrine of Birds. Goddamn birds. Yeah, so... I have to be very careful with our money now and not frivolously spend money. And let's send Coolguy in a boat to the Star Tower. God, look at that. It's already starting to go... Like, seriously, what is this local population? Okay, I get it. It's the altar of the horned rat, but seriously. Am I really just running a house that is, like, nothing but rat? It's like, that it? Is it just my house? It's just the house of rat. Yeah, Scalpeg's probably going to go for Fuming Serpent if I had to guess. Because I don't reckon he'd have much chance on Star Tower. Rogue armies do have the advantage of just not having to worry about that bullshit of like you lose all your settlements, you have to start wandering around looking for it. You know, looking for a place to live, or you'll run attrition. Oh, really, dude? You really scrumpling me like this? I will fucking anti-scrumple you like you would not believe. Yeah, we are now getting into destruction scrumple territory here. Let's just move all of my boys in preparation. He's gonna have to go one of these ways, and everyone's gonna be waiting for him when he does. Yeah, we're ready for you. Might as well be... Poor Nakai. Poor Nakai died in the most horde army way possible. Just dove headfirst into the floor and fucking died. No, I don't want a military alliance with you. You guys live in a tree. You're the weirdest. You want peace? Is this what this is about? Declined. We are wiping you out, my friend. And by my friend, I mean guy nobody likes. Is he literally just like equidistant to everybody? Cool. Get him, Coolguy. Just the fattest frog just floats over and explodes him with fire. And there we go. Blessed chameleon skinks. And we've taken care of that very large annoyance. Now, actually, you know what? You know what, Gor'rok? You know what? Like, you got a potion of... You got, like, a luck stone, which increases your physical resistance. I'm gonna give you a glyph ward. Because you already got pretty good physical resistance. So let's just straight up give you a more resistance, and Tura, you can be physical resistance, because, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh dear. So, how much movement is going to take? Probably to here. Why is it so bad here? Like, oh, vampiric corruption. Okay, yeah, we definitely gotta. Man, look at that regen though. So yeah, we definitely got to start taking care of the pirates, because they're turning our beautiful beaches into undead-ridden hellholes. So it's really time that we just grabbed Luthar Harkon by the back of his big pirate coat and just hurled him away. He's gotta go. He needs to go. We want him to leave. And yeah, Coolguy needs to level up. So the continuing adventures of Coolguy becoming way too strong. So yeah, we need you get your bottomless quiver going. More ammunition, throw more thing. And Flamestorm, which is everyone's favorite spell. We all love Flamestorm. If you don't like Flamestorm, I don't know what to say. The resistance works by picking the highest stat from the items that grant them. Oh, okay. I would have thought on things that, like, ignore that, I guess it would then just go and pick the other thing. Okay. Well, that works out. Because, I mean, there's some characters like Wurzag that just go, haha, magical resistance doesn't exist. So I guess, like, then it would just default to physical resistance for everything after that? I don't know. I could have sworn I told you to build something, or did I do that in entirely the wrong location? I did in fact do it in the Lost Valley, which doesn't have that problem. Okay. I'm a little dumb, but it's cool. We'll just, you know... We're gonna have to build both of these on here. Because there's that much taint. We're gonna need, like, both anti-taints. Arguing with yourself contest between Luther Harkon and Mel's Shut Up Demon Darkblade. Yeah, I would find a very good reason to be anywhere else rather than hang out in a room with those two. No offense to them, but everybody else would just tends to die around them, I think. Okay, let's... Man, you really don't want to, like, move 50% of your distance. I'm doing this so you don't, you know... So you don't lose all your health. Come on. Yeah. That'll do. Yeah. Sammy Hodgesworth. I knew it. I knew it was him behind it all along. And until that's built, I guess I'll just have Coolguy hang around here at the altar of the Horned Rat, making sure that the rats don't overthrow everything for like another 2 turns. And then once that starts going, because even then it's just like, yeah, no, it's still going up, don't worry about it. The things I do to try and maintain stability in my realm. In my jungle. What? Okay. Well, the good news on this one is I can use Coolguy to head off whatever the fuck this guy thinks he's doing. Because I can virtually guarantee you he's probably thinking to head into the Star Tower. So let's just park our dudes there. So, Ghidorah, you want to get up? I want you to get up to Gor'rok. Chill out with Gor'rok and then move together. And then we'll go take Blood Swamps and the Awakening. Just having a large stack of dinosaurs really does tilt things a lot in my favor. So, next turn, good times. Since this one over here didn't really need it, where are you? Where are you? Down here? It's too late, it's already built. I suppose it boosts like profit I'm getting, so I'll leave it in there. But I do need the animal cages because of the upkeep reduction on the sheer number of giant dinosaurs I got. That's kind of why I want this place to like get a little bigger soon as well, so I can build that up. Because then I can like build the public order building in the Star Tower, kill this, and then... Well, that's only giving me +4, right? And the public order is +10, so maybe I don't need it. I'm gonna build the animal thingy instead, and get some upkeep reduction on my big animals, hopefully. And I will not perform a right or a left. Get a priest now? In a little bit. I want to get my money up a little bit more. Which I will probably do once I like wipe out that region, and then I'll get a priest for to sort of shoved. You just really want to see the engine of the gods, and I can feel you on that. You must have a real good reason to turn me down. Is it stupidity? I love you too, Luther. I don't actually love you. I wish you'd stop. Now, which way is this psycho gonna go? I just park myself here, and if he's, you know, if he's half as good as he thinks he is, he'll attack me. But until then, animal cages. Let's get the animals going. He's already... Charles Sinkwell is already back. Alright. So, let's pull the Robokai Classic here. Perfect. Well, it's the Robokai Classic, you say? It's the one where I do, like, the literally cheesiest thing I can think of doing. Where I put a weaker army behind a larger army that has ambush on, and then let the enemy throw themselves hungrily like slavering beasts directly at my dudes. And if their hero doesn't out the presence of my ambush force, they will usually just go, "I want free food!" and die. Okay. they ambushed foiled, so that's fine. Because it seems like we're almost close enough anyway. So I'm just gonna move a little bit closer. Rest up. Like the attrition for this location is like, ugh. I'm not a big fan. But then again, that's you know, part of the big superpower. Hey dudes. Can I happen to attack you by any chance? You know? Yeah, I can. I might just auto resolve that. Yeah. So there we go. That's one army just removed from play. And yeah, I'll just get him to sail back to land, and he can get himself a new boy. Easy. We're in reefs. We're in reefs. I was like, why am I taking damage? Ah, reefs. Actually, let's go to Itza. Can I build? Yes, I can. Oh wow, it is like ridiculously cheap. Look at that, 1,800, and I get untainted on all my characters, plus like more diplomatic relationship with everybody. That's actually really good, and we'll beef up the geomantic web because we do love our geomantics. Oh, and we can upgrade axolotl regardless. It's a good deal. Those aren't slavering beasts, just Skaven slaves that are more malnourished than normal. I seriously wonder about their skin then, because those things are scaly too. That kind of seems a bit worrying to me. Here we go. More debt. More ammo. Blimlin still going strong. I will show off the ancient Stegodon at least, although honestly there's not much to say about it. It's just he's on the back of a dinosaur, and the dinosaur is shooting things with a ballista. How you feeling now, Sammy? I can't imagine you're feeling too confident now. I'm gonna wait one turn, gonna heal up a little, and then we're coming for you. Yeah, we're coming. We're gonna bop you. Apparently, Coolguy is also a good sea captain now as well. That's a trait he got. So there's like, you know, like we're out at sea on the on the SS Fat Frog, and it's just Coolguy with a, oh my god, where is it? I can't leave you guys alone for like 5 seconds, can I? Just as well, Coolguy here is a good sea captain, so he's really good when fighting at sea. Or at least he's... Man, apparently if you lose battles a lot, you just get worse. I kind of like that. Anyway, now that he's there for at least a few turns, they won't immediately go into open rebellion, which is nice. These guys have decided to stay in march stance, which seems to me like the worst idea you could have in regards to this sort of thing. But you know, I'm not the necromancer in charge of this unit. Yeah, let's get into siege stance and encircle. At the very least, he doesn't suffer much. Oh no, he definitely does still suffer attrition under vampire corruption in the territory he's sieging. Man, I hate vampire corruption so much. Let's take care of this shit. Ah no, I lost a Saurus with the shield. There we go. We're coming for you, Luther, Harkon, wherever you actually are, which I think is not near at all. Oh, we can get some die. So let's just let's build that up. Kind of surprised he didn't move in. This is where Clan Skryre was hiding out after, like, I brutalized them. Those two locations. And I guess they just decided they didn't want it. Now, I can probably get away with it now, so let's... Do we got? Yeah, we can. Okay, so recruit a hero, skink priest. All right, so we got beasts, or we got heaven. So let's take a look at what our options are. So we've got a confident priest, leadership +4 for all units in the army, and the two heaven ones is one that enables poison attacks and increases your ambush success chance for local armies. So that's all armies in the region, or enemy leadership -4. No, I don't think Heavens has the... I think that's High that has the net spell, unfortunately. See, it's, you know... I'm thinking we're gonna go for Yaktalon, because he has Cunning. Although Beast would be far more thematic, considering what the army is made up of. I'm gonna go with that. So, we're gonna get him to run over there. And, get Wind Blast, which is the... Used to be. I think they nerfed it a little, maybe, possibly. It used to be a pretty good spell for just deleting people. I'm always really bad with breath weapons, though, so probably not. Yeah, so let's get the... let's get all that stuff on him. So he'll be ready soon. And Gor'rok's entire army will be ready to keep killing in a moment. Did lose a dude. There's supposed to be a unit of guys with spears as a regiment around a recruit, or is that might be in Coolguy's army, which means we'll just have to wait. Bugger. Let's just bring these boys along. I can switch him out to the other guys if I need to. All right. Well, Gor'rok doesn't really need to go down this tree, I think, to be perfectly honest. But I might go down a little enough that he can get his weapon skill up, because... Or I may just go down it enough that I can get those things, because I think having an increased weapon strength for him would be pretty good. You know, he's an excellent tar pit, so I might as well have him butcher things while he's tar pitting. And... Supreme Shield of the old ones again. No to the Vortex Ritual. And I'll just see if there's anything else I need to build anywhere. Yes. Pterodon cages. Yeah. Yeah, the lizard men. The interesting thing about the lizard men is, like, the very first campaign that was launched to sort of highlight them as an army when Games Workshop introduced them to the setting. Because what they did was they released a boxed set, and this was my first boxed set for Warhammer Fantasy. It was Bretonnians and Lizardmen. And so they did a campaign when they introduced the Lizardmen, and they went to a location, I think up around here or something. There's like a crusader place called Ariok, which is obviously a play on Antioch. And they sieged it down, and so all the Order factions were assisting the Lizardmen, and a lot of the Disorder factions were sort of, you know, helping out the Lizardmen. So, but in the end, it turned out when the Lizardmen won it, that they had actually been sacking the place to get back artifacts that they needed to stabilize the polar gates, which they did. So that was kind of funny. That was it. That was when Ages Everest stage, you know, everyone just pointed at, like, all the forces of disorder, like Chaos and the Orcs and things like that, pointed at them and went, pranked! And let's take a look here. Oh, yeah, you know what? Sequence of protection. Yes, more untainted, please. I could definitely use a lot more untainted, thank you, Oh, look at that. I knocked down the structure, it was only giving +4, and then suddenly it's like... I must have been getting a bonus from Coolguy being nearby. I feel like we're going to be doing a fair bit of running around now as... oh, look at that. Oh, look at that Skaven corruption. It's gonna go. The population is being oppressed by the worship of the snake. It's great. Sacrifices for everybody. Yeah, Coolguy is probably gonna be putting out a lot of fires now. And he needs to build something too. I don't really feel like I need more Saurus, though. So... I might get... See, these are all pretty funny. But is there like a really cool thing I could build here? No. Okay, I might get him... Because, I mean... I'll give me a unit of salamanders. They're kind of fun. Just puke up a lot of, like, fireballs at things. And next turn you'll be ready to go, and we'll move on, which is good. And then, like, after the salamanders are built, we'll go get ourselves some free money. Free money! Yeah, orc players just like doing orc player things. It's like, it's like, hey, orc player, do you wanna help Chaos win? And they're like, no, we want to help us win. Okay, but no, we don't actually want to help us win. We want to like win individual fights a lot. It's very orky. I love it. It's not a knock against them. I have so much coffee here. I have like 2 cups. I already had one brewed, and then I got another one brewed for me. Order, Chaos, and Orcs are the 3 factions. I'll be perfectly honest, I'm not even sure you can put Wood Elves in the Order faction. I know they like to put them in there, but honestly, I'm not convinced. I don't think you can convince me that they're factions that are, like, good. By the way, how are we doing over here? Defenders of the Great Plan, how are you guys doing over here? You still do not want to confederate with me. At 130 and rising. And you hate me because I have great power. You hate me because I'm beautiful. I get it. I understand. It's cool. It's not cool. It's actually incredibly petty of you. There we go. I do not know where Luther Harkon is right now, if we're being honest. He could be pretty much anywhere at this point. Alright. Coolguy. Before I do anything, I'm going to drop a save, because I haven't saved in, like, you know, nearly 30 turns. We got lots of money in there. Okay, so again, going to be a bit of a face roll, so I'll just skip through it. I'm looking for a good fight. Here we go. And look at that. Plus 20,000 monies for us to just spend frivolously. And we'll sail over here and grab that when we can as well. Although I think that one won't give us money. It'll just give us a magical item if we're lucky. More Flamestorm. More stuff. Yeah, like what else are just... I mean, it's like trying to subscribe a stance, a political stance to a tree, really. And then like the tree asks the elves to go out and murder people occasionally. And sometimes they just get really excited and murder everyone anyway. Yeah, and we are immediately just like wasting all of this money. Ah, okay. That is definitely a thing. I might hold off on building that just for now, because I want to build walls. I am a wall building aficionado. I believe walls are the most important thing we have to keep us safe from one another. Yeah, Coolguy should be able to get back in time to deal with that. Alrighty. The wild hunt happens. Sometimes Orion just wakes up really, really angry and then just starts killing. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Ah, that's a good coffee. I had root beer for the first time yesterday. I'd never had root beer, but fuck! I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I said it, didn't I? That's exactly what I said was gonna happen. I said we were gonna have our backs turned, and when we had our backs turned, that's when these assholes were gonna appear. What even is their army looking like here? Ungors. A lot of fucking Ungors. Okay, I definitely do not want to fight that on the open battlefield. I need to get Coolguy back there as quickly as possible. Because I am not stopping this war just for that. Although I will use the Rite of Resilience to make everyone harder to kill. Seems like a good idea. Alright, Gor'rok, get in there. We need to take this house. Continue the siege. At the very least, he's not being murdered by attrition this time, which is interesting. Let's get Blimlin some more level up power. Just more health. Just get bigger and swoller. Have more health than Gor'rok. It's fine. Get the battering ram up. Yeah, like subscribing order and disorder to like factions in any of the Games Workshop stuff is silly because they'll fight each other at the drop of a hat, and also their different sort of ideas and manners and everything like that. It's just varied enough. You'd never really nail them all. I don't think. Oh dear! At the very least, we're gonna have our rat problem solved one way or the other. Speaking of factions, my cat is currently very much in the Chaos faction at the moment. Serious case of the zoomies. Yeah, cat gotta go fast sometimes. Cat got charge bonus. Cat gonna use it. Yeah, sorry treasure, you'll have to stay untreasured. He'll get there eventually. And then he's gonna have so much fun. I'm just wondering if we will see any sign of... Luther, where are you exactly? A battle must have begun, the enemy is here. Imagine you walk in to have a conversation, like you're a diplomat and you walk in, and the enemy just looks at you and goes, "Oh, is there a battle? Because the enemy's here." And he just like picks up his club and you just like go, "Oh, peace treaty? Bye, idiot." Yeah, I've got no idea where Luther Harkon is right now. I haven't seen him for a while. A very long while. Anyway, let's slip into stance. We'll build some stuff up. Looks like we'll actually have a battle in this one. So that'll be nice. Too bad we're still 8 levels away from you having a Carnosaur. I do like the Carnosaur. And Coolguy continues his very, very frenzied journey to go relieve that place because fucking Beastmen doing what Beastmen do best. How's you guys doing, by the way? Kind of looks like Teeny Weenie's been had his kingdom sliced in half because he went to fight Teclis, and that's when Lockyer went to fight him. So he went back to fight Lockyer. And Lockyer's held out, and Teclis is starting to make gains again. So once I take care of this, I have to decide if I want to solve the Marcus problem peacefully or violently, and it's probably going to have to be violently, because he really doesn't like me very much. But I don't think slapping the Undead around is going to be good enough for him. That's a good upkeep. 66. I know why that is, because somebody's besieging my land. Yeah, Chaos has no chill. I'm actually, like, the more I think about it, with Total War Warhammer 3 coming in, I think it's October this year? Maybe later, who knows? Could be some delays. I'm actually really excited to play as Kislev, which I never thought I'd say. We are actually going to fight this. I'm just going to say this now. We are going to actually fight this. Even though it looks like it won't go well, we're going to fight this. So, I'm going to quick save this. Because I want to bleed them as much as possible. Kislev just like Kislev as an army, just like the idea of like being the bulwark of humanity against like the bigger tide of chaos and their most direct route towards the Empire. Just sounds like lots of fun. Like, who knows? Cathay will probably have a lot of really fun stuff, and I definitely will do some chaos runs. I love that stuff. Okay, so we got. Okay, so they're really only going to have 3 routes of approach. Well, I say that. They're going to climb the walls, but. So we need to decide how we're going to do this. So. We got poison boys on the walls. Yeah, this is going to be annoying. Because I can't cover everywhere at once, so... They're probably going to come straight ahead there. And... Are they carrying the battering ram? Yeah, they're going to come towards this gate. The only problem is like, Minotaurs can cause all sorts of problems too, so... Let's get you guys... Let's get you guys up on the wall there. Let's get you guys up on the wall here. You can stand back here. Speary dudes in here. So that if they do get through, you can spear them. You are facing entirely the wrong way, by the way. There we go. Pterodon riders. Not sure what use I'll get out of those guys. But... I'll keep these guys down here, depending, because if everyone's going to be coming up the ladders up around this way, I might just walk these guys elsewhere. But something tells me the Ungor herds are going to come up, so maybe I'll just like have these guys up here. And then have them like march in when they're ready. Like, this is a battle I think we're fated to lose, but, you know, I'll do my best. At the very least, I know these guys can't really trouble me too much with their... I didn't think I saw very many ranged units. So... let's just see what happens. I may even be able to stop these guys from battering ramming the door. Yeah, look at them all. Okay, so they do have that. I might just swing around here then and bomb these guys instead. And then just have them hang around, annoying the shit out of the Minotaurs. Yeah, I think I'll just have you boys annoy the Minotaurs, weaken them. You guys just gonna climb the walls, are you? That's what I was afraid of. And they're in. Okay. I guess this is how it begins. Now, yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose this one. Oh, they're actually shooting arrows at us. They really had no interest in doing that before. Just keep plinking from back there. Oh, that's rude. Okay. You guys come out. Don't like your odds of like surviving anything, but if I can maybe like distract the enemy, that would be nice. Yeah, you guys just, there it is. And I imagine that's gonna be it. A fair amount for us. Let's see what damage I can cause on the way. They're still not trying to come in yet, which is interesting as a decision. Yeah, I don't suspect these guys are going to do too well because most of the enemy has spears. But they also don't have much in the way of, yeah, they don't have much in the way of morale. I've actually distracted them a fair bit with these guys. See if I can pull them out. If I can untangle them from this mess. How are the arrow boys going? Yeah, just keep shooting the minotaurs and hope they never come in. Just hope the minotaurs never come in. They're the only thing I actually care about here. Yeah, couldn't really get them out of that. Looks like they were still getting dragged on. But we're doing okay. That's where the problem starts. If I could get these guys to... Need you guys on here. And then just start throwing things at the minotaurs. That would be cool. Same with you guys. Not sure what these guys are doing, but I'm got them standing on the inside now, throwing javelins in. That is a really bad place to try and flee to. You guys might as well hold your territory. I had like the charge defense on my my Saurus at the very least. Alright, you guys need to get down there and get stuck in as well. May even have you guys relocate and start shelling these things instead. Yeah, I've tried to disentangle them from the enemy, but they just keep getting stuck. That's the one problem with Beastman infantry, is they are actually pretty quick. Which is kind of annoying. If I can just drag them free, you know, get these guys free, I might be able to, like... Problem is, there's a couple of the units just kind of stuck. Oh, I'll just charge back in on them again. I am... Oh! Skink cohort, flee! Yeah, you guys kind of tried to do something a little bit wonky there that I didn't quite understand. And you guys are not in combat at all, so you want to get on that. As soon as these boyos run out of arrows, I'm gonna have them flap in. God, just this defense. Okay. You just... No, they really want to just go that way, I guess. For like one fling in a different direction. You guys can rally anytime you want. I think you'll be okay. You guys run out of ammo? Yeah, you guys ran out of ammo. Oh no, you didn't. Now you ran out of ammo. Can you move that? I wanna press the icon here that I only just noticed was here. Okay, they rallied, cool. Just you know, you boys get ready. Oh, it's just a missile. thing. Yay, your accuracy's down. Okay, and there's those boys hungry as heck to eat. Is someone shooting at me? Oh, I guess they got ownership of the tower now? No, that's mine. I guess I'm shooting at them. Definitely captured that though. Okay, well you're alright. You aren't rampaging, so... Yeah, just stand out here and throw javelins, it's cool. This is, taking way longer than I thought it ever would. Okay, so they're fleeing on the tower walls now, that's unfortunate. But look at this! That's nice. Should get you guys just to come charging down through the back, I think. Okay, well, the Pterodon Riders are the ones who are fleeing. They didn't do a very good job at all. My general feelings is they probably didn't have that much of a chance. Some good old-fashioned violence going on here. Like, the reason why I want to fight this is Ungors aren't that strong. And my dudes have got melee defense enhanced for all Sauruses, so... Did they just... They just rallied. Go in there and take care of those bums. You can, Oh, heck yeah! Alright, boys. Rally up. Gotta get you guys to go there. Maybe just there. Our warriors are rallying, that's good. If you want to just keep chasing those guys down, hopefully. Maybe get you guys over there. Doors closed on them again, gotta love it. You guys just throw shit. How you guys doing? You guys even shooting? Yeah, occasionally. What if I just stand you all here instead? Will you all just shoot instead of like staring out into oblivion? You guys aren't rallying, You were. That's unfortunate. Especially because you got spears, so I'm pretty sure those guys are dead. Okay. Yeah, I got a lot of jerks rallying inside my walls now. Unfortunate. Still, we're definitely getting there. Oh, that's right, you guys are shooting at that. Keep shooting at that. Yeah, Beastmen, Ungors aren't really that great. And in a pound-for-pound fight, a unit of Saurus is going to beat a lot of different factions, and so Saurus plus resilience plus... Yeah, look at this. Folded. Wow. I honestly thought I'd lost that with how stacked things were in their favor, but they carried it. The boys carried it. They mauled him. They absolutely mauled the ever-loving shit out of him. Good work, team. Even you, Ingyatu, you like... I'm interested to see what his kills are at the end here. And we're just going to let it play out for a little bit, just to get some more kills on, because that shouldn't wipe them out, but it will hurt them a lot, that they'll hopefully not try anything for a little bit. Let's watch them run away and die for a bit. It's good times. Yeah, look at that. We've wiped out a few more units. Is that their commander? Kill that guy. Get him! Get that asshole! Get that asshole! Run him down! So I lost 667 dudes. They lost 2,016 dudes, including their commander. Yeah, I mean, you look at the kill count on here. Saurus with spears. And these guys here, look at their health and look at their kills. Like, they had a defense buff, they had an expert charge defense, which meant that, like, Minotaur charges didn't matter. Oh yeah, like, especially when you consider that's a garrison. That cost me nothing. It costs me nothing to build now, and nothing to replace, and I didn't actually lose a unit, so they'll all restore their health slowly. Oh no, I lost a unit of Cold One Spear Riders, which is fine. And I can just go replenish a little. So yeah, look at that. Look how much he's been reduced to. That's so good. I'm so pleased with my boys. You don't get to run over my shit today, you bums. You no good bums. And cool guy's getting there quickly. Yeah, wow, look at him. He's just been reduced to absolutely not much. And these lads, they'll be getting their health back. Look, like some of them are already back at full health. You can tell those are the guys who probably did like 300 and something damage. They're already back to full health. You don't want to come back here, guys. At the very least, when the beastmen come and knocking, you can definitely expect that the violent retaliation will wound them a fair amount. You nearly there, buddy? Yeah, you're nearly there. Let's join the army and let's see if we can see what fun we can have. All right. I'm gonna wait like another 2 turns and get another one because I want another one. I want one more. I want a little more. I want a little more tower power. You know what I mean? Oh, and we definitely want that. Upkeep minus 10% for our Saurus and things. We definitely want to keep making them cheaper. Just like keep pouring that cheaper everything down my throat. Just give me all of the cheapness. Oh yeah, definitely. If it was not an open battlefield, he would have cleaned me up. The Minotaurs would not have had to hang back and wait as long as they did. His Ungors would have actually been able to get a proper charge bonus. They wouldn't have fatigued themselves running up the walls. Like, a lot of things definitely play to my favor, which is why I actually fought the battle. Like, I actually went, nah, I'll do this. Fucking Techless. What are you doing? Nah, sorry, Dawes. Oh, you want peace? You're still at war with my friends, so declined. Where you run and hid to? Where you run and hid to, huh? I know you're around here somewhere. One thing I don't know. What they're gonna do is they're gonna run off and hide, and I'm not gonna see them for 100 goddamn years while they slowly rebuild their forces and come back and do exactly the same thing again. I just know it. It's how it always goes. That's right, I still need like 2 more turns, don't I? Or 1 more turn now. Yeah, 1 more turn, I'll have my second tower, then I'll do it. That's not like a tactical decision, that's a completely arbitrary Robokai brain decision where I'm just like, I want more tower. I want more tower. Bigger tower means more success. Question mark. Question mark spinning wildly like a helicopter. Question mark has just like flown loose, it's gone out a window, someone's screaming, I think they got hit in the face. Axolotl, I guess. I guess I'll just, you know, get some more logs on the log pile. Yeah, is it really going to take 5 turns just to build such a cheap structure? I guess it is a vault. I'm constructing an entire vault, and I'm like, man, this is taking too long. I want my vault instantly. The game's just like throwing its arms at me, going, must you? Yeah. So in another, like, in a little bit, once we get it, we'll be able to build the ancient engine of the etc. Question mark has picked up a baby and absconded with it. Sounds very Dwarf Fortress. The fun, like, when I play as Beast... Oh. This is what you like to see. So, he's tried to use the Beast path to, like, go under me. And I've caught him. And what this means is that when he loses this battle, he gets wiped out entirely. This was a mistake. And it is one I relish taking advantage of. Because that means his entire tribe is dead, and I do not have to worry about them now. Cool. Apparently I got win 4 battles, and that one didn't count. I'm not mad, you're mad. How are we doing over here, by the way? You guys were, yeah, you guys were starting to get a bit worrying. I might, what about you guys? Yeah, I think I better run Coolguy back to Axolotl to sort of restore order there. Let's get Earthing going, because I do have a miscastable miscastable Firestorm. Alright. Oh, and someone leveled up. Lord Kroak leveled up. Do they have flying troops in here by any chance? I don't see any. Okay. I was like, maybe I could use Rolling Skies, and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't bother using Rolling Skies. Like, I haven't even bothered equipping it. It's like, makes flying units suck when he's casting spells. Which is, I guess, is like handy, I guess. I'm gonna put points in replenish troops though, because I like it when my entire stack just instantly heals. Alright. Alright. I normally would just auto-resolve this, but I'm now going to do a siege from the other side. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I know why. I know why. Like, I didn't count. It's just, it saddens me a little that I get this cool battle. My turn starts and goes, "Hey, win more battles," and it's just like, but. Let's do a siege battle from the other side now. Okay. I guess I built 4 of them. I guess they come in pairs. I'll admit I probably didn't pay nearly as much attention to that fact when I so frequently don't play sieges. Okay, let's do my usual. Let's pull everybody back. Let's take a look here. So we're gonna roll. Oh boy, the red-crested skinks are gonna be doing the battering ram. Let's take a look at this thing too. Old one magic. It's like if you made it just like shove the thing a little harder, you'd have a railgun. Just saying, guys. Just saying. So you boys can go here. You boys can go here, and I'll have you guys just push up on there. And then I'll have you guys just push up there. Cool. And everybody else will hang back. And you lads are going to go knock down that door. And Gor'rok will just, Gor'rok and Kroak will just hang out here. And the Saurus will hang out with these boys over here. So I'm going to make them a group. They're a kill team. You guys are a kill team. You guys are obviously going to be doing your own thing. Like, everybody else can get stuffed as far as you're concerned. You guys are a group. I won't bother grouping any of the rest of them. And at some point, my monsters will come in as well, and I may just get them to run a completely different gate as well. Oh, there's only 2 gates. Okay, well, we'll just go. Wherever the gate goes down, that's cool. Okay, I'm not going to gamble because it always goes badly. Alright, and we'll just pause. We'll take a look. We'll see what we got here. So, Ghost Maidens on the wall. That's where the mortar is. Oh, that's a gunnery mob. Deck gunners. Okay. The mortar is... Bloated corpse. Okay, he'll be a problem wherever he turns up. And then there's these assholes over here where the mortar is. So I'm gonna send these guys just flying over towards that, I guess. It's really weird, to be honest. Okay. You wanna mount that wall? Yeah, you wanna mount that wall. You wanna mount that wall. You wanna beat that wall up. You wanna come forwards. You wanna come forwards. In fact, you wanna come forwards and you just wanna, I don't know, magically explode those guys? It seems like a nice thing to do. You guys, Team 1, you're gonna always want to destroy that wall. Blimlin, you're just gonna stand here, because you've got, like, a giant crossbow. I don't even remember where you are. Okay, you're there. Can you actually just hit anyone from just straight up? No, you have to get up nice and close. I'll just park you here. And then these guys can just march up. It doesn't matter. Depending on who gets to the wall first. And, I guess you guys can go up too. And you guys can just stand there. And here are all my dinosaurs. So, everybody just charge, I guess. Just charge. Whatever. Just go. Where's the other general? There he is. You can go up there too. Everybody just run up and smash that wall. Yeah, the magical damage is ridiculous against sirens, by the way. I wasn't even looking. I forgot that was a thing. It just drives up and just like blows them up. Man, that's a really good defense you've got going there. It'd be a shame if somebody did something to it. You guys just climb into the siege towers. Like, whatever. Yeah, Lord Kroak kind of is trivializing the siege by the looks of things here. You just walk from place to place and like do your thing. Yo, if I saw this on the other side of the wall, I would quit. I'm just saying. Have fun! You guys can climb up too. Gor'rok, wow, okay, yep, that's right. No one's actually bothered around here. I may just bring Gor'rok around here and climb up this one, because he looks like me may be more useful there. You guys just, I don't know, I think the game just doesn't really care anymore at this point. You guys just want to just go stand on those things. Where is Kroak? I may have to hotkey Kroak at some point. You guys having fun? Oh yeah, that's right, you guys are together, aren't you? Okay, just... Oh, someone's fleeing? Who is even fleeing? Oh, that's right, I sent them over there and I didn't tell them to attack anybody. That was absolutely the dumbest thing. I got so excited. Just leave. You guys just leave. Flee the battle. You might survive. I got so excited about everything that was happening over here, I forgot about the other things that can happen. You wanna wind blast these boys? Seems like you do. Seems like you do. Oh goddammit, game, come on, seriously? Well, whatever. It's getting a little ridiculous on the walls over here. You guys might as well go in. There are some running Promethean get the gunnery mobs. Get the gunners. Blimlin, you go in. You just look like honestly, like don't even bother. Just go in on the dino. Just go in on the dino and do dino things. It's dino time. I have so many dinosaurs just not doing anything. Let's Let's go. It's dino time. I love saying dino time. These Kroaks never got inside. Everything was just too much fun out here. Have the, yeah, see, there are bloated corpses up there. Send the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs soak damage. It's good. You guys seem a little bored. Do you wanna just, kill them all? I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of overwhelmed by my options at this juncture. There he goes. I'm like, when are you gonna cast your spell, Gor'rok? Okay, you guys don't even need to be here anymore. I should have auto-resolved. There's Blimlin and his and all of his nice skink friends having a real good skink time on the skink Hodar. Just, you know. I'm not even sure he's even animating, he's just staying very still while everybody else animates. Yeah, wow, alright. Feels like everybody over here is dead, so I think it's over? Yeah. Kroak just went, there are ladies on the wall. They are dead. They should not be here. Mind blast and they're all gone. I forgot, they, you know, they have good physical resistance, but not great magic resistance. So you just explode them with your mind. Yeah, and good. The riders managed to survive my very poor brain thoughts. Man, you got 5 kills there, Gator. Nice work. Not many. I think I just destroyed their morale. I think it was mostly just their morale collapse every time like a lizard man got near them. There we go. They're still out there, obviously, because obviously there's still Harkon. He's somewhere out there. I'm sort of like, you know, I'm sort of looking from side to side. I'm like, he's out there somewhere, and one day he'll return, and we'll be ready for him. But until then, look at all of my free real estate. I have taken his house, and it is probably going to have, yeah, it's got a local populace of a lot of vampire. So what I'm going to have to do is probably build more, you know, more stuff that makes untainted rise, because fuck this. Fuck having to deal with more of this bullshit. I'm already having to oppress the rats, now I gotta oppress the fucking undead pirates. It's a little upsetting. Yar, the men be keeping us down. And just look at these boys. They'll head up to Pox Marsh and they'll take it, and then I'll own the entirety of Pox Marsh. And then we can turn to the more pressing issues at hand. The more pressing issues being the alive elves that are in an area they shouldn't be. They are banned from here. Sorry, I will put... because I want him to get Deadly Onslaught, because Deadly Onslaught is good. Man, he didn't even really set him to do much. He just sort of auto-moded everything. So yeah, so the idea being, like, if we can get enough, like, a good 500 plus is a very nice weapon strength to have, especially when it is armor piercing. Or at least there is a degree of armor piercing to it. Plus he can get more. He can just buff himself up to do even more of it. That was a case of like, I only had to do a few clicks and then everything sorted itself out after that. And you did too. You did well too, Gator. You did very well. You killed dudes, and I didn't even expect that you were going to kill dudes. You can have an Astromancer and a carnivorous horticulturalist, which is definitely a sentence. More ancient plaques. Yeah, I guess the Skaven, all the Skaven factions that could do the ritual are gone because there's not a one of them there anymore. And I swear all of them, or at least I guess Clan Moors is the only one that could do it. I don't know. That's weird. I don't actually know what it does when it like assigns one to do it and then another dies. But we do have a scroll of power, which we can give to our little boy over here. We'll give him Uranon's Thunderbolt, and then we'll give him the because yeah, I like Coolguy having Rod of the Storm because it gives him a free bombardment spell. If I give this guy Scroll of Power, he'll be able to cast more spells. And Great Plan Archivist. Anything cool for you? God, what an eventful little fight that was, and all of his dinosaurs lived too, which is what makes me the happiest. It's everyone arguing about whether the Slann are toads or frogs. They're neither. They're Slann. Excuse me. Like these are like, if you've ever seen the legs of a frog and you compare them to like these guys are basically like if you took the musculature of a frog and reversed it, because they've got really big arms and tiny useless legs. So it's like it's an inverse proportioned ligament. There you go. They're inverse amphibious the hopatode lods. I don't even know what the term is for like frogs and toads. What their like genus is. Someone's gonna Google it and pretend like they knew the answer themselves. Hey dwarves, I killed pirates. How you doing? Nah. Well, cool guy's doing okay. He's the taskmaster now, so he can move even further, which is nice. And boy howdy, looks like he might get there just in time. Especially if I just stop just short of the region and give it a turn or two for the for the enemy to appear, so that I can wipe it out for money. So that's the settlement upgrade. But I want to get the awakening sorted, because we're gonna have to put up with just an abundance of So I'll just leave that. I want to start building the oppression engines quicker this time. Oh, Gor'rok's already back at full strength, so let's just sail out here for a second, get some more money. Yarhar. That's always nice. It's always nice to get rich. How you guys doing? Still need a little more time? Okay. And yeah, if I move those guys out, they'll just take attrition damage, so... Lord Kroak. More replenishment. Everyone just heal instantly, please. The more I stack that, the better I feel. The more confident I am with my lifestyle choices. Yeah, and... more of that. There we go. Look at that. I'm having my cake and I'm devouring it wholesale too. And there we go. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm pretty happy with this outcome. I might save it. The real question is, could Gor'rok beat the Barnfinder in a bid war? First, you would have to explain a few fundamental concepts to Gor'rok. The first one is America. The second one is a barn. And the third one is auctioning. If you can get those things down, if you could teach him what negotiation means, because mostly everybody else comes to me about stuff, and I go yes or no, and you know I like where's your problem? What are you mad about? You're even madder now because I've got more power. You're never going to confederate with me, are you? Unless I like pay you ridiculous amounts of money. Yeah, once you get all that out of the way, well, yeah, once you get everything out of the way, once you explain all the fundamental concepts, like, to get you to that point, yes. I am almost absolutely 100% certain that Gor'rok would still knock the barn over and smash everything inside, trying to find the old one relics he came for, because that's the only reason I could see he would come to a barn, to, like a barn finder's place. It just, oh look, they got their next stage of their ritual going. Congratulations. And you still really want to confederate, huh? Well, guess what? I mean, sorry, defensive alliance, quotation marks, no. Ooh. Yeah, so they're moved on up. We'll probably be killing high elves at some point soon. Excellent. President of region with high corruption, so yeah, that's definitely a thing. Just gotta make sure he spends less time in corrupted places, I guess. Which is not gonna be this one, because we're sailing to Poxmarsh for a reason. Oh god. Everybody's got the bloodthirst, I guess. Well, you might as well do it too. Let's just get everybody bloodthirsty, it's fine. And... I'll withhold from buying anything from that first. I just want to get everybody's, everything else up. Yeah, so Luther Harkon's just currently sailing around right now, and I don't know when he's coming home, or if he's going to come home and try to start something. Wow. That's one of your locations. I'm guessing they confederated with Malice, because there's no real reason for him to be holding that territory otherwise. Look at that. God. Yeah. Wow, you're holding some territory there. I'm guessing they also confederated with the, what's his face, the Beastmaster over there as well, because that's a very long, noodly goddamn spell. could Kroak... Yeah, look, Kroak could... You wouldn't have to explain all those concepts to Kroak. If he wants a sale, if he wants to buy a TV set, you know, like, death will not stop him. How are we doing? Of course, it hit 99, and it's not a problem now. Come on. I guess because the corruption is still falling. You know, chaos and vampiric corruption will hit 0 at some point. Well, I guess that means we can probably start looking into... See, because here's the big question, folks. Who do we want to kill more at this point? Do we want to kill Human, or do we want to kill Elfman? You know, this is the decisions I leave to you guys. Who do you want to be seeing getting the kill more on this one? Okay, I'm seeing Elf in capital letters. Is there anybody else? Anyone want to see a Human get killed? Or do they want to see an elf get de-elfed? I will skip moving Coolguy until such a time as we ascertain what violence people want to see here. Yep. Upkeep for skinks. I still have not built a beast lair. Really got to get on that at some point. You know, at some point. Now we're at 5. We don't really need this. So I can get rid of that. So it's Coolguy. Who else would he go for? Yeah! But Gor'rok and Gator are going to come too. Like, everyone's going to have we're all going to have a party, you know, together. Dunking on the, on whoever it is we choose. I almost said the Dark Elves. Because I'm 99% certain that's exactly who we're all going to be violently murdering in a second. Why not both? Shaken, look, we don't want to divide our forces so soon. We've only really got the upkeep to grow at the moment, on like these 3 armies, and one of those armies, when I fill it up with a few more troops, like, is like a horrific dino planet army of death. What are we doing on these things too? Oh, we'll just end the turn for now. Yeah, there's the dark. Yeah, okay. So we got the Dark Elves and we got the Eldar. I mean, not the Eldar. What the hell am I talking about? We got the High Elves down there as well. Both of them are at war with Tehanahuan, or Teeny Weeny, as I like to call him, because that's his actual name. And they can try and pretend they called him something else, but it's not true. Even more Saurus warriors. Recruitment cost, it doesn't really matter for that case because I'm not really getting either. We're just going over here to take the Pox Marsh. I'm going to search it. There's absolutely no chance in hell I was ever going to get that right. I immediately just abandoned it. So we've got a red skink as a boss here. I feel like I gotta go with this. Like I gotta take this guy. Gator, I think Gator, I'm gonna run you back to Itza so that you can get yourself some red skink. Get yourself some skink. Be a skinkin' kind of guy. I'm just gonna keep saying skink over and over again until someone like stops me with bullets. Yeah, we kind of need a star chamber here. I know I did say I was gonna like rebuild the Cold One cave, but I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I don't think there's ever been a time in the history of me ever doing anything with this game where I've actually willingly built cavalry for the lizardmen, and I'm sure they're good somewhere. But Slann House. It just seems wrong not having a Slann House in Itza. Well, I haven't heard any good arguments for why not the Dark Eldar, so Coolguy can start heading down to Oxel in preparation for violently murdering all of them. We're getting our oppression rate of the Skaven down pretty good. We'll have them at a pretty manageable amount soon enough, which is nice. I always like to see a bit of Skaven getting oppressed. Yeah, so Gator will run down. I'll actually get him some infantry to back up the monsters. Probably just skinks though, because as I've said before, as a red-crested skink, he's gonna get hit the most out of skink units. So I'll get him some red-crested skinks, some chameleon skinks, and maybe some pterodon riders. I don't know. Seems like just gonna get the best out of skinks. Just skinks all day, every day. Did I say Dark Eldar again? I keep saying sorry. I keep saying it. Sorry, look, I spent so much time in Warhammer 40k murdering the other guys. It just comes out, you know? Like, okay, I understand it's a little elf racist, calling the elf Eldar and the Eldar elves, but it's like, you know, maybe they should all, like, you know, not be so similar to one another. Like, how is it my fault that they're the jerks? You know, like, tell me, what's the difference between them? I don't know what the difference is between them. There you go. Give you the great water. Anything that just continues to boost research rate is a-okay by me. Alright, Poxmarsh. And now we own the entirety of the Vampire Coast, which is now the Lizard Coast, I've decided. Doesn't get to be anything else. It's the Lizard Coast. Yeah. And Limlin continues his character arc of riding a Stegodon. It's a character arc, by the way. Slippery for Tutara, I guess. For lack of a better option. Yeah. And what about... Yep, there we go. Rodak Koden? Is that like a reference to something? Or is that just like a thing? I don't know. I'll admit I do not understand. More bombardment spells. Keep growing our boy Gor'rok. He does get extra weapon strength when fighting against Greenskins, Skavens, Dark Elves, Warriors of Chaos, Norsker, and Beastmen. So I guess that is a pretty good one, because I'm pretty sure that's on top of the plus 5%, so he just keeps just smacking things ever. Oh, hi Wang. Welcome to Lustria. Lord Kawas Uwu. It's I'm actually fully. It took a second for me to realize that you were talking about Lord Kawas from Thief 2, who sounds incredibly like he gets bullied all the time at the Hammerers. Immediately. The best part about that is it's both. It's the same voice actor with Garrett and Lord Karas. That's the best part. Is he does I'm cool thief guy who talks about how I'm stealing things, and then he also just goes, but I'm really sad about how everybody doesn't think I'm the best god, and I made TV cameras and robots, and I'm going to kill the witch people with gas. I killed Lord Droopy with the red fart gas. I've just imagined Garrett just sneaking up on Lord Karas, hitting him just on the back of the neck, and he just falls over, but he's not unconscious. And he just starts smelling something, and Garrett's like, he hasn't fired the arrow, he's just like squatted down over his head and just farting. Well, wasn't the thing was that he was putting all the the robots were being given to the rich people because the rich people had all the gardens, and he was going to vaporize all the plants. He was just going to kill all the plants, and then that was going to pretty much just everything was going to get unbalanced and suck. Yeah, I'm just imagining Garrett teabagging and farting on Karas's head now. Man, someone is just burning down Teclis' stuff pretty crazy. Oh, Teeny Weenie's in a little bit of trouble. I'll keep an eye on him. I might be able to confederate him depending how this goes. No, you just keep being at war with them. It's like all these years and years of being a very quiet, stealthy thief. And it's Garrett has just been. He's never farted in his life. He's been holding it in all this time. And finally, when he has Karas on the ropes, he just lets it all go. Just decades of held in thief farts. And it's just they get the little tootling. I also got to see Lord Karas in his hidey hole. He looks like Spock. I feel like that's a little more dignified of appearance than he deserves. He's great though. I do I love Karas's voice. It's probably one of the best decisions ever made in regards to a character. Is just make him just sound like he spent a lot of time getting dunked in the toilet. Dear. And we're gonna be dunking the Dark Elves in the toilet. Look, I like this place. This place here, the Sentinel of Time, is continually trading hands between Lockyer Fellheart and these the Spine of Sotek dwarves who are just sort of hanging out here. And I'm kind of hoping these guys go back and take it, so that I can take it, and then I can have a whole province rather than have to share it with dwarves, or alternatively have to murder the dwarves in order to get it back. So he's hiding in a little chamber, and Garrett just farts into the chamber. I'm sorry, there are people probably listening to this going, I don't want to hear someone talk about Thief 2 farts. What is wrong with you? I'm sorry. It's just, the entire concept slipped into my brain, and it just wormed its way in and would not leave. Much like me when I stand at a party talking about Thief 2 and farts, and everyone's like, sir, you're upsetting everyone, can you go? And I just look at them hmm? Yeah, it's he falls afoul of his own plan, and that's good. There we go. Harkon died somewhere. We don't know where he died, but the vampire pirate of the Awakened, Luther Harkon, has perished. And skinks are cheaper as a result. Or by coincidence, whichever you prefer. God, do we want utilitarianism? Yeah, let's go with utilitarianism. Please don't look at my tablet of beasts that I still haven't built a structure for. It's like, lizardmen have great giant units. I haven't built them. I've been having to like construct altars to like rat murdering gods because like the rats just won't leave. Like this particular place has like a population of 2 rat at the altar of the horned rat. Like they just won't go. They're like me at a party talking about thief farts. They won't leave. Like, I'm begging them to go, and they're like, no, and it's like, well, I'm going to have to construct shrines that sacrifice you repeatedly as rituals. Malice Darkblade, what the fuck are you doing here? What are you doing here? What is wrong with you? What? Who let you into Lustria? You sad, angry little... Oh, God. There goes the neighborhood. I love, for the record, I love Malice Darkblade. I love his adventures that he had. He was originally a character released in the Warhammer Monthly comic book series about Warhammer Fantasy. His entire thing was that he was, and like eventually they turned him into novels and fleshed out the story, etc., etc. But his entire thing is that he was, yeah. Thank you for the raid, Hi Wang. You have yourself a good one. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, it's like Malice Darkblade was like just a regular like bastard son of one of the many lords of wherever, and he went, hey, I'm on a raid and we just killed this like cult. Hey, wow, there's a ring here. I should put this ring on because I'm super important and I get to wear all the cool stuff. And naturally, the ring was used to house a powerful soul-eating demon that immediately went, guess we're together now. And Malice Darkblade was like, no. And the demon was like, Demon Zarkan was like, no, really, this has actually happened. I'm in charge now. Whenever if you go to sleep, I'm gonna basically take over your body to do what I want. If you don't do what I want, and also I can just make this body insufferable to live in by racking you with pain. And Malice Darkblade responded with "Shut up, demon," and then was inflicted with lots of agony as a result because he really doesn't have a good concept of actually like learning how not to get horribly mauled to death. Oh, I better not go that way. That rogue army will just like the rogue boat will get me. And so he goes on this epic journey to find a whole bunch of items that will help actually free Zarkan from himself and the ring. And he succeeds, but Zarkan leaves with his soul. So naturally, he's like, well, I want my soul back. That's mine. I paid good money for that. And so, like, his adventure then goes to traveling to, like, the Chaos Wastes to try and get it back. And he gets it back, tricking a child god of chaos. But the child god of chaos is so annoyed by all of this that it fuses them back together again. So the next game's gonna have not China and not Russia. Heck yeah, it is. It's gonna be Kislev and Cathay on launch with Khorne, Nurgle, Slaanesh, and Tzeentch armies. There are some people that seem to think there will also be a Chaos Undivided army led by Be'lakor, and that would scan if there was like. I think they said they had a certain number of lords that they were going to introduce. And so if they were like... Yeah, I'm not actually sure that all adds up. But anyway, it doesn't matter. They'll figure it all out. But yeah, there will be Kislev, and there will be Cathay, and there will be the 4, possibly 5 Chaos armies. And there's also like the DLC, like pre-order DLC army that's going to be in there as well. They haven't said if that army will also be available in Total War Warhammer 2. They haven't said it is, but they haven't said it isn't. So anything could be on the table in that regard. Some people seem to think it's going to be Chaos Dwarves. It could be. It could also probably be ogres as well. Ogres are always a possibility. Everyone loves ogres. All right, we're gonna get some skinks for the skink guys for my monster mash army. I've just got a summoned army full of nothing but angry dinosaurs, and we do so love angry dinosaurs. Yeah, you get out of here. Get in your boat and leave. Nobody wants you here. I do not understand. Okay, he took it back. Okay. Let's get over there. Because Coolguy isn't here and hasn't been here for a little bit for me. I've just replaced him with a Slann that does fire magic, and he's working out pretty well for me. I usually get them killed pretty quick. And we'll probably also get... There we go. Some chameleon skinks. There we go. Gator will have his full deck. Yeah, Jurassic Park is getting pretty crazy. No, I'm not ready to set sail yet. Anything else I need to build up? At the very least, we've got our vaults of the old one built, so now we just have way more fun whenever we're like killing literally anybody we don't like. And now wherever our characters go, they make sure everything is full of less horrible chaos, which is always nice. What can we build? The Star Tower would be nice. Yeah, I think that's kind of a no-brainer. We kind of need those. I haven't really got enough geomantic webs going to try and buff up my stuff. I really need to get on that. Like, I'd almost say the geomantic web is like almost like essential, no matter what you're actually building your region for. But I gotta keep building stuff to try and prevent the growth of all of these goddamn elves and Skaven and humans up there. Marcus, whatever his name is, the hunter guy whose name I always forget. I always start calling him Marcus Kruber, the character from Vermintide 2. Who is also a Grail Knight, I guess. I don't know. Like, back when they made Vermintide 1, I was just like, hey, they should introduce more characters, and one of them could be a Grail Knight, and everyone went, Robokai, that would mean you wouldn't have a ranged weapon. That's silly. Well, who's silly now? All of us, because none of us expected that they would just introduce it as a character class for a guy from the Empire. And just be like, yeah, it turns out his daddy was like, like his great granddaddy might have been a Bretonnian noble, so technically he's allowed to do it. And I'm just like, look, man, just whatever. I'll accept it, because I'll accept any old bullshit, but there's probably people out there who won't. Marcus, what is your name? I'm just gonna go to the diplomacy window and see what his actual name is. What is your actual name? Where are you at here? Marcus Wolfheart, there you go. This guy, with his beard and his big silly hat. He hates monsters. So naturally, he's come to hunt monsters in the Empire's colonial holdings in Lustria. To try and colonialize everything. Man, you ain't doing so good over there, Tinny Weenie. Did you want to confederate? Not yet. When they get right on the ropes, you can usually convince them to like join you. You can just reach out to them and just say, "No, come on, man. They're beating you up. Let's be friends." And he'll usually just go, "I suppose so." How you doing? Yeah, let's get Gor'rok over there. For those that don't know, Gor'rok is a particularly ancient Saurus that hangs around Itza. White Saurus are generally considered to be extremely important figures of prophecy, or at the very least, like it's an incredibly strong omen for good or for ill. And Gor'rok just happens to be nigh on invincible. I mean, look, I don't set the rules. Look, I don't set the rules. Like the game devs don't set the rules. The Lady of the Lake sets the rules. So whatever the Lady of the Lake says is cool with Marcus Kruber, if she's like, hey, have a grail, I'm like, go for it. Whatever the Lady of the Lake wants, the Lady of the Lake gets. Like, she's an elf anyway. Alright. Next turn. we gonna start slapping us. The dwarves. Okay, the dwarves aren't coming.
Aboard the Tower of Blessed Dread.
Oh look, it's Lockyer Fellheart with a. I wouldn't say it's a fairly impressive army, but he's definitely got an army. He's got a lot of bolts. He's got a lot of bolts, actually. That's a lot of range damage he's got going there. I'm probably just going to wait for Gator to get here, because he's got a lot of dinosaurs. I've picked up a lot of cool guyisms along the way, to be perfectly honest. I tend to osmose people's their sayings and things like that. I used to have a flying instructor back when I used to learn how to fly. He used to say, you get that with the big jobs, which is basically another way of saying, yeah, shit's like that sometimes. And I think there was a lore joke actually about the suggestion that Kruber was just going to start doing that because he found it out and was like, well, I'm just going to do it. Yeah, no. It's when I start saying dude something instead of like doom or dew or something. Basically, if I start replacing a D word with dude, then I've just gone full cool guy. All right. Next turn, we will unleash the beast, literally. In the name of coexistence, we'll go expansion because that's precisely what we're doing right now. And oh, look at that! Next turn, the Rite of Resilience will kick in. That rite helped me out a lot earlier. I got like one of my small settlements attacked by a full stack of beastmen, and they just fled from the walls because they couldn't handle it. And my guys Wolfhard getting pretty big over there. But then again, so is Lockyer. He's gonna need to go. He and Teclis are kind of just like repeatedly just fighting around here. They've been basically kept in place by one extremely soul. Are we sure Cool Guy isn't Robokai's conscience? And which one would be the conscience? Yeah, that's a good question because I suppose it depends. I like to think of us as we're like we're the two different sort of sides of how to approach a problem. Like, Cool Guy is very much, he will get in, he will pull apart something, he will figure out how it works. He might play the same thing multiple times to sort of get there and get what's going. And then I will basically just haul backwards and slam my face into something. And I thought I turned Discord off. Sorry everybody, one moment. I have to mute Discord. Even though I love to hear from people, I have just got to mute that for a few seconds. Okay. Sorry about that. And yeah, like, well, I wouldn't say I'm a bumbling idiot, but I'm definitely somebody who I'm definitely the don't think feel approach. Like I'll go into things being like, like I'll go with the flow. I'll work it out as I go, even if the first time doesn't go so well. I don't optimize. Everyone can see how I play. I definitely do not optimize. All right. Actually, before I do that, I should save because I just don't. I can't remember if I just saved or not. I know I just alt tabbed because someone pinged. No, I didn't. Someone pinged me. No, Gator, you can't go in first. You're too tiny and small and lovable and marketable. We'll send in Cool Guy because he is not marketable at all. Yeah, we'll send in everybody who loves me. Yeah, just hold on a second, Lockyer. We ain't done. Give me a sec. Lockier's like, yeah, we can take that. And then this comes over the horizon.
I am the master.
Alright. And still kinda shaky there. So we're gonna fight this one, I think. Don't tell me the odds. Quick saves. That's mostly just because, hey, look, if I get Coolguy killed, he isn't immortal yet. If I get Coolguy killed, I'm gonna be upset, so I will reload. This isn't a hardcore run. God help me. I make very poor tactical decisions. I don't. Coolguy definitely thinks, perhaps overthinks, whereas I don't think, and perhaps I underthink, or don't think at all. All right, so don't need to gamble that. Let's take a look here. Okay, so my reinforcements are going to be coming from behind me, which is always nice. This army is probably going to spend a lot of time trying to chase Lockyer Fellheart's army around the map. Let's just move everyone back for a second here. So, obviously, boys in front. Actually, you know what? Even that, these guys shouldn't be in front. It's these guys who should be in front. We got the Temple Guard now. The Lizardmen Temple Guard are extremely solid at just taking charges from large things. So we should definitely have those guys on there. Just regular spearmen for the spearmani. Regular lizardman for lizardmanning. Now the salamander hunting pack just breathes fire. So what I'll do is I'll keep them behind here, and if I can get sort of on the back line of like the melee of the dark elves, I will do what I can. I'll have these boys here, just hucking shit over the top. And I'll have Coolguy back here, because he's going to use a lot of fire and a lot of pain. We'll have our Skink Chief over here to do Skink Chief things. And I guess I'll have the Kroak like back here as well, so I can, you know, have them do stuff, I guess. And I'll just call this a giant blob and get started. I am good at being an idiot. I'm an expert at idiocy. Alright, let's get going. And when these guys turn up, I will just send them charging forwards like complete fools into battle. It doesn't really matter what happens from that point on. Because these guys are basically just going to be there to like break the Dark Eldar once combat is joined. So yeah, they've got a lot of ranged power, so I'm going to lose. So yeah, good. Just keep firing at the skinks. No, don't fire at the skinks. Skinks are no. That's all right. They've marched forwards. They're done. I'll wait till those guys all come out. Okay, let's get cracking, I guess. Kroak on those. I've probably just gone about this entirely the wrong way, but that's cool. Oh, looks like they're charging in. So that's where the it's probably a really bad idea, but no, as it turned out, it was a very good idea. So there we go. And you guys, okay. So it seems like everyone's in really good nick. Alright, you guys ready? Just charge like directly into the middle, I don't care. You guys just go forwards, do what you want, do what you feel like, what is good. You might wanna just head up there and start throwing things, and while that happens, I'm just gonna... Oh my god, are you guys insane? Like, what was your plan there? Like, what was the goal there? Also, I have a scroll that just like bombards with lightning, so everyone loves that. Jesus. Yeah, just keep standing there. I don't mind. Just, you know, just do your best. Actually, anywhere I can just drop down a really nice flaming head. It's getting a little closer, friend. That'd be the murderous prowess going. You guys just keep going. Just, like, seriously. Like, Coolguy still, a great degree just through sheer bloody fireballing. It just sits here and just goes, I'm fat, I'm flaming. It's cool. No, I can't cast it. I don't think I need to cast it anymore. I think I've officially sort of hit that point where it doesn't really matter. Man, I completely forgot about you guys. Wanna just like barf fire at those guys? That'd be cool. Oh, the Kroak guys are getting attacked by Clandrak the Master. Okay. How you guys going? Yeah, this is just kind of like a giant blob. I don't even care. This is just like literally attack moving like a complete scuzzball at this point. Firestorm is probably mostly going to hit my dudes instead now, so I should probably focus on just hocking fireballs at people instead. Oh, there's Lock here. You guys want to just start doing that to Locky Felhart? Just, you know, throwing things at him. I'm sure he'd love it. Yeah, look at the salamanders just barfing fire at things. And these guys are just like trying to ride around to avoid it. Yay! Look at him go. Well. Alright. Everybody kill Lockyer Felhart because it's funny. Just everybody just dogpile this psycho. I've set so many targets to do it. I don't think any of them are actually going to be able to do it now. Oh well. Cool guy just disgracing the team there with that one. Oh well. I mean, he dies anyway, because he's in the house that we just burned down. Yeah, 226 kills to our boy, Cool Guy. Look at that beautiful, freaking beautiful kill count that he had going there. It's just, that's what you like to see. Yeah, like, they literally just clumped on each other. It was the worst possible thing they could do. And as a result, they just died in droves. I always love seeing one squad that just does, that like, loses almost no units and gets like a ridiculous amount of kills. Temple Guard is so good at just soaking. So yeah, Lockyer Felhart has been defeated, and Cool Guy gets a trait for him, which is nice. And now we own a full province, which is even better. So now he's an even better sea captain. He's immune to storm and reef attrition. Blackheart down. And we've violently killed some of his minions, which is always good. So that's nice. And of course, we won't be stopping there. We're going to start encroaching on his territory now. And there we go. More Fire Leech Pterodon Riders, which is really good. Fire Leech Pterodon Riders being excellent projectile launching fire troops. Yeah, Burning Skull and Flamestorm are my two favorite spells in the game. Like, it's just hands down. There is no better like pair of spells in my mind, because they're so like, there are better spells mechanically speaking, but the visceral joy you get from just the fire just rolling through everything, and just like reducing it to nothing. And everyone just watches Dark Elves just going up like kindling. It's so good. And I mean, I can even get him a Bombard spell, but I might get him magical reserves, so his magical reserves go up. I haven't even like started delving into the stuff that makes him even stronger. You know, like even more power. And then he just gets a free vortex as a bound spell that he can use for no good reason. And causes fear just through being fat and floating. And what else we got? Guacamole Crater. Yeah, might as well make you bigger. And the Blood Swamps. Blood for the Blood Swamps. Thankfully, things are getting better in the Blood Swamps since we started building shrines to oppress the undead population there. I didn't realize there was a place that's just literally called the Tip of Lustria. And the Citadel of Dusk, I think, is actually this thing over here that's like powering that ritual. But who cares? We're gonna start smashing our way in now. We're just like Gor'rok's gonna keep going to Chupa, and these two wonderful guys are gonna rest up a little bit, and then they're gonna smash through on the Southern Sentinel. My visions predict failure. Yes, but for you, there's a very big time failure on the horizon for you, my friend, my sorceress friend, who does not write back to me, who I just set outside the wall shouting, "Hey, hey, hi, how you doing? Do you like Thief 2? Because I got some opinions about Thief 2, and they're like, no, go away, and just like slam the portcullis. Which admittedly I don't know is something you can slam, but I just wanted to say the word. Just looking up there, seeing if we've got some factions I ain't seen. So Nagaron just continue to fail at doing rituals. They fail them the first time and then get them the second time. Man, you guys are screw-ups. Oh. Okay, replenishment has been hindered for the faction, for the army that didn't need it. That's good to know. Now Gor'rok can sneak over here. Now get him to hop into hidey position. Oh god, you're thinking of doing it, aren't you? Well, I think it's fairly safe to say we can get away with this. Yeah, I'll just bring along Gator for the aid. Just wiggling my eyebrows at you at the moment. Oops, that was a premature siege activation. It happens sometimes to the older Slann. Don't worry about it. Here we go. There will be consequences, he says as I punch him in the skull repeatedly. We're going to send you a very strongly worded letter about this. Oh dear. Yep. Just continue to, I always find I end up putting skink chiefs on their ancient stegodons into battle. I can't help myself. It just happens. Yep. Evasion. Yeah, because what we want for the... I'm a real Vortex boy, and one of my favorite Vortexes in the game that isn't Flamestorm is Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning is a really wonderful armor-piercing murder box that just murders everyone in its box. Anything else? No, obviously I don't have the money for anything else, so that's it. Yeah, and so next turn we will take Chupa, if that is its real name, and then we can start moving on here. And Coolguy and Gator will probably start heading down that way. Whereas we want the Citadel of Dusk wherever that is, if it's here or there or whatever. It's important we take it. Our buddies the High Elves are getting ready to do their ritual. Moransti, an enemy hero belonging to the Blessed Dread, has made a catastrophic blunder in attempting to assassinate Yak Talon in the Southern Sentinels, Kulchine Plains, and was wounded in the process. Yeah. Yeah, that definitely wasn't her best move. Man, just... like, at some point, Lord Kroak just becomes so powerful, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna give him Rolling Skies, even though, like, I'm probably never gonna fight anyone in the sky. Just in case, one day I just need to explode everything that's in the sky. Alright, and I'll have the lads come over to help this out now. I still, it's just... it's so nice just to have units that, like, when they do the magic thing, they're just like, yeah, No, magic's fun. Make everything die. Like, some of the most fun runs I've ever had playing this game is usually when there's been, like, just a really good wizard leading the army. Like, Teclis. I love doing a Teclis campaign because he just gets all the best spells. Like, the game just goes, here are all the best spells! And Teclis just, like, there's this one mission where, like, to get one of his items, and Malekith sends his entire army up. And I once just stood there at maximum range, all of his dudes dying, and if any of them, like, got past the rain of arrows that were falling on them, just snapped my finger and vortex them out of existence. Because he's so powerful. I do apologize to anybody out there who does actually know how to pronounce any of these if I'm saying them wrong. Oh, okay, so, he just led. He just left. He doesn't. He just. That guy just left the city. He literally just left. He noped out of there, and as a result, I don't need anyone to help now. Robokai confirmed elf sympathizer. Is this the part where, like, I admit that, like, one of the streams I've thought of doing is just playing Dawn of War 2 by myself, the Retribution campaign, and just doing the Eldar, and just seeing how many people just join to yell at me for doing so? Because I guarantee you that is, like, something I will do at some point. Well, I guess because we don't need to do that now. Bloody rude. Look at these jerks. The dwarves have just, like, hurriedly run over to move in. Oh, dwarves. Can't blame him, though. That's a very standard dwarf lineup right there. By Grunky, we need our finest warriors. So we'd better build at least 10 longbeards, 4 quarrelers, 2 bolt throwers, and a unit of miners. Because there will always be at least 1 unit of miners in an AI dwarf deck. Alright. This one's just for rank. I'll probably do that last. Yeah, might as well do the armor crafting sequence. Get our Saurus boys even tougher. Yep, we now own that, so we can make it part of the geomantic web. As you can see, we're all starting to web up pretty good and proper over there. And still got some room to grow, so the Sentinel of Time, off it goes. Got some more points to assign. It's all busy work all the time. When you sort of hit a certain point, your brain switches off, and you only see things in thing I kill, thing I run over top of, yellow arrow, mean go up, make things stronger. I've talked about it when we were playing, like when I was playing co-op with Coolguy, but I actually really do like the story of Teclis and Tyrion. Like when there's like a point in like the history of the elves where Malekith does like his biggest invasion in a long time, and he gets all sorts of assistance from like the demon like Nakar and things like that who has a long-standing hatred of like the entirety of like Inarian's line, Malekith included, but Malekith like binds him, and so they basically manage to invade, and everyone thinks that the Everqueen has been killed. They're like, oh fuck, the Everqueen died, like she got attacked. There were like beast men and demons and all sorts of shit getting thrown around. She's dead, and it was like at that time Tyrion was a page in her court, and Teclis, who was an incredibly sickly boy, was like at the time studying at the White Tower of Safari, which is like where all the mages learned how to do their thing. And as it happened, Tyrion managed to grab the Everqueen and help her escape. And so like he's fought his way out of like a large raiding force of just like all sorts of bullshit. No, not yet, buddy. When I'm done over here, I will join your war. Don't worry about it. Oh my god, everybody's just getting mad at me for some reason? Go away. They're all like, we condemn your great power, and I'm like, no, it's a good power, don't you worry about that. It's the power that kills everything that isn't a lizard and a dwarf, because, I mean, like, trade with dwarves is fine. But he basically has to, like, concoct potions to give him strength. And and like he realizes his brother is still alive because they're twins, and he knows these things because twin connection, yo. And so he's like, I have to leave the tower. I gotta go save my brother. He's still alive. The Everqueen is with him. We can still salvage this. And his teacher just goes, all right, if you reckon you could do it, let's do it. And gives him the staff of Isha, which like empowers him and everything like that. And so by this point, he's like Tyrion's been wounded by Wood Elf poison. Sorry, not Wood Elf poison. What did I say? Dark Elf poison. It's the Wood Elf's fault. Oh, hey, look at that! It actually counted the enemies killed for that one because I guess it happened before. And Nakar is chasing them, and he tries to fight Nakar, and Nakar is just like, haha, that's really cute, and hits him really hard, and knocks him down. And he's like, now I'm going to kill you and the Everqueen. This is the best day ever, because he tried to kill them once previously. He tried to kill Tyrion and Teclis previously when they were like babies. Not babies, but like young children. And it was just like, he's like, yeah, this is the best thing ever. And then, Teclis just comes walking out of the trees, having, teleported himself halfway across Ulthward, and just goes, I want you to know something. I'm back, bitch, and just blasts Nakari just completely out of existence. He just goes. He just he just gets obliterated back to the realm of chaos. There's nothing left of him in the world. He doesn't even get a chance to say, haha, I will fight you. It's just I'm sorry, what? Boom, and he's gone. And I always liked that, because it's the first thing Teclis did was immediately ran to his brother's aid. No matter what, they care about each other a lot. They're not the way they're still elves through and through, but it was something brilliantly relatable about someone just rushing to the side of a family member. It's this crazy war going on, and his response isn't, oh, I have to go help the elves. His response is, I have to go help my brother. And he does in a really cool, really big way, and I really like that. It's just that sort of thing that I really enjoy. The story is told a lot better than I tell it. I tell stories in the way that a drunk driver drives. If you get to the destination and no one's dead, it still wasn't very good that you did it. You just slip back into ambush mode. We might be able to prank these guys. And nobody ask where the meat came from. Just nobody ask where it came from. Nobody ask where we got the meat. It's making efficient use of resources. It's mystery meat, and it will forever remain a mystery. So I thought the Citadel of Dusk was over there. That must be the Citadel of Dawn or something stupid like that. Well, that's further on. I don't know. Elf nomenclature. Which I'm pretty sure I used correctly, but I really just wanted to say nomenclature. No. We'll do that when there's nobody around for you to drag me in a war with that I don't want to get into a war with. Then and only then. Dastan Cold Eye Life Quencher. He has definitely declared war on me. Can I just auto-resolve him out of existence? Yeah, I can. Bye. Here we go. That's one less pirate faction to deal with till he respawns, because I'm pretty sure they respawn. Actually, I think I can keep sailing in this direction, and I'll keep regenning. Easy for you to say, my friend. We'll just take this moment to slip over here, slip into ambush stance, and you can go to the Citadel of Dusk, and maybe get yourself some more skinky boys. Heck yeah. Red Skinks are really good units, but the auto resolve just hates them. I would never intentionally feed my adorable skinks to like my less adorable Saurus, or the other way around. Like I don't have that capacity in my stomach. Allows recruitment of ancient stegodons. Yeah, about that. I can't, cause like beasts. Anyway. I might just instead do something. You know what I might do? I might use this place. Look, we're doing it, folks. We're gonna build a beast lair. I'm just gonna make sure. There's nothing? No, there isn't. Okay, good, beast lair. Just build the beast lair before I do something ridiculous and forget, and then... Okay, and then we do this. We'll get the ancient engine that way. Nice public order over there. Boost the star tower. There we go. Always be pillaging the ocean, because you know you might get some strange mystery meat that gives everyone regeneration, but you also might just find love, or a giant sack of money as well. You might find both. Finding both is incredibly unlikely, but you never know. I'm just gonna magic resistance. I don't think anyone's ever going to get close enough to harm Lord Kroak, and if they do, he'll probably kill them with his mind, but there's always that. Yeah. I'm kind of hoping the Dark Elves take care of that so I can take it. I always kind of hate it when there's like an NPC faction that's like, I don't really want to go to war with them. Going to war with the dwarves is so wasteful and boring. But it's like, he's taking my stuff. That's my stuff. I like that stuff. It's got pastures in it. I could probably build another army too. I reckon I'm making enough money per turn. I can probably get away with it now. Yeah. I need one more. Ambush failed. He's sailing away. Really ain't sticking around, that guy. Hi, dwarves. You guys really just gonna keep asking, aren't you, forever? No. Not until I have nobody for you to fight. Yeah, he really just left. He really just left us, guys. Ain't that sad? Oh, hey. Let's explore the island. There we go. More money. More money, less problems. Yeah, I say we need to get our next army started, I think. And thankfully I've spent that much money. That's entirely possible we'll be able to do it. Well, a bit rude. And there we go! 2 blessed stegodons. We'll put that in the new army when we build it. Alright, well that's cool. I actually realized I've been sort of... Yeah, we're just about to hit the 3-hour mark, and I have no idea what's going to happen next. So... Yeah, it might be time to stop. You know what? I just want to see something real cursed, though, before I go. You know? I just take this guy and this guy, and... Oh, you can't merge them. Okay, that's alright then. For a second there, I was really worried you'd actually be able to merge the single units thing into each other. I was just like, if that worked, I was just going to be like, isn't that kind of terrifying? It didn't happen though, so that's good. I'm glad they thought of that. When I think of terrible things, I'll just finish off doing all this stuff. So we've sort of, yep. Piercing bolts burning. Always good to have a bombard. And, yep, a little bit more. Boy, I think I spend more time in this menu than like anywhere else. Let's do training. Just everyone who joins the squad can just get buffed up to rank gold chevron, nice and quick. And I might leave it at that. Still plenty of things to do. Actually, we'll go to Ixal. To Itza. I guess it's called Ixal. It's actually Itza. We need We need to make ourselves a lord. Because we don't have a Saurus Old Blood yet. And we don't have a Kroxigor Ancient yet. So, I'm thinking, let's get Zulamar, because he's confident, he likes his leadership. And he's got a really nice hat. I kind of like his hat. This guy's a general. I love it's like it's a Kroxigor, and it's like, this guy ain't exactly the brainiest person in existence, but we're putting him in charge of armies anyway. Because, you know what? Equal opportunity employer. And he'll get a lot of bonuses towards just generally murdering everybody, and also Kroxigars. And generally murdering everybody with Kroxigars. So what we'll be doing is we'll be probably just yeah, we won't fill the entire army with Kroxigars because that will render us broke and destitute. What we might do is get 4 of these guys. 2 of these guys. 2 of these guys. 2 of these guys. Skip up doop loop. Yeah. I almost feel like I owe it to everybody to like build these 2 units and show them off. So we'll build a Bastillodon of like both types. And 2 salamander hunting packs. So next time we play, we're gonna get this guy up with a pretty nice beefy army. Oh yeah, and of course 2 blessed stegodons. It's always a good choice. And he'll get started on his adventure, Zul Imar. But yeah, I think this is where we'll leave it. This is a pretty good stopping point. I've got all my armies in a good position. We did a ritual today, and we probably won't do a ritual next time. Next time we'll wipe out everything around here and then think about doing a ritual. And by wipe out everything around here, I mean we won't be wiping out Teeny Weeny. And the dwarves, they're fine. They're okay. They get to live. Everyone around here, not so much. Wow, someone actually did burn down the Fortress of Dawn. Sucks to be those guys. Maybe I should sail out there and take it. It's an elfin colony. We should like build a big sign that says you're not supposed to be here. Oh, and we apparently found Kroakgar as well, and I didn't notice. Can Kroakgar and I make friends? Hey, dude. Non-aggression pact? Friends? Heck yeah. Can't trade yet though. He's not actually connected. You guys are though. Let's just make friends. Oh yeah, there's no way he's gonna trade with us for some reason. I'm just not trustable enough yet. Hey guys. Oh, it's Tic-Tac-Toe as well. He's the other legendary lord. He's the guy that makes flying great. I want to try and get him if we can. Yeah, so he's cool with that. What about a trade agreement? You want to trade? Oh my jeez. Wow, dude. Dude, that's a lot of money. Thank you. See, Tic-Tac-Toe's he's a good fella. So give him a pat on his head. I probably would never be able to reach his head to actually pat it. Oh yeah, and Lord Nazdamundi, look at him. He's like, hey, I've been here a while. You might wanna hang out and talk about doing some stuff. Yeah. There we go. I will refrain from all of that for now, big boy, big Mazdamundi, the crazy racist genocidal Slann. Yeah, okay. Well, I've just done a whole lot after saving it, so I'll just save over that. Okay. Thank you everyone for joining me. That'll be it for tonight. I will be back same time next Wednesday for more Lizard shenanigans. I work this weekend, so there won't be a weekend stream, unfortunately. But until then, you have yourselves a good one, and I'll talk to you all soon.